thing, and
They were like,
they're like, yeah, maybe we got to talk to all the lawyers because
it's already approved.
Because it's like contracts. Like,
what do you think we do?
it's if we're allowed to do that.
Like state law kind of thing, like legally.
Yeah.
You guys cooking up some shit over there? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
We're live, by the way, everyone.
Hi, everybody. This is not the podcast. If you're in the chat room, please do some chat rooming so that Rich can see if it's working, and then that way, that part of our week is done. If you know what I mean.
Rich,
That wasn't me. I wasn't being a dick.
Yeah, Katie's in there.
Rich,
you know.
I think we should make it purple because they've already
Switch
done
it to
blue.
the splash screen.
If y'all need adjustments in
There it
your
goes.
volume, John, and I'm sorry,
Testing.
what was your name? Courtney. He can turn you up or down right over there. So.
You're over here, so if you need up or down,
Oh.
Oh, and I've got your volume right here.
You got mine? Okay.
Splash.
Yeah, give me a little volume. For
Hey,
Testing,
1
testing.
2 1 2.
hello, hello.
Yeah. Hey.
Testing,
like that?
testing.
They said audio's good
That's better. Yeah.
on the chat. They said
I
it's
like
good.
it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
you can adjust it via.
Hey. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys on Skype then, if
All
we're
right,
good.
let's do it.
Wait. Can I go ahead and hand me another beer, please? Before that way I don't have to bug you during the thing. Thank you so much. By the way, welcome to my house, you guys. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
Sean,
man.
I'll take one too.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for taking the time to come and do this, man.
Yeah.
Does anyone want a beverage?
I'm okay. Thank you.
John BYOBs. Enabler John just brings his own shit.
Yeah, in a cooler.
It's just called being a good neighbor.
No, that's true. Yeah, I thought you had forgotten that red cooler forever, and then your son came over one day. He goes, "Got a red cooler about the size of a, like a small box?" Yes, I do. Damn it! All right, guys, we're gonna get these guys on. We're doing a three-way tonight, and what this is, Courtney and Blake, is we do a pre-show first. The actual show itself won't start for like another hour, but
I got the time wrong.
we'll be yeah. And then once that we'll actually get in and talk about the movie. But we're gonna do a little thing with some awesome fans.
Oh, and also, if you have something to say, you just got to jump in.
Okay.
Don't
Oh my
worry about
God.
interrupting. We'll stop talking because we're just filling dead air. We're
Okay.
just gonna not ever stop talking. So if you got something to say, just jump in. We'll hear you trying to talk, and we'll shut up.
Okay.
All right.
Plug in your computer. It's not.
David.
It's probably jiggled. Jiggle your.
You can do what I do, which is like this.
No, man, I'm in.
There you.
Let me
See if it switched things. You may have switched it when you were changing moving around.
Oh, the thing? No, I plugged it into the same one. I thought maybe I did. I thought I did. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey. All right, David Murray, Jared Spear, Daniel Cotton this week.
Abby Borden put a funny meme up there for you, Rich. It has to do with 50 Shades and Chick-fil-A nuggets.
What? Okay. Wait. What? Okay.
What? I thought they. I was just thinking for some reason I thought they did away with the chicken noodle soup, but it was the fucking chicken salad sandwich.
Yeah, they fucking ganked that.
Rich liked it so much. It's my favorite sandwich.
No one else did. It was good.
Absolutely. Dave Murray.
Hey, what's up, Jarrett?
There he is. Daniel Cotton.
Hey.
Yeah, they said it was.
Wait, this could be the first time I've ever tried the three-way at once call and it worked. Hold on, let's see what happens with Jared Spear. There's possibly a fucking cat in the way right now, and he can't get to it. You never know with that guy. Oh my God, Jared, are you on?
hang on.
Oh, he's there. Holy shit, I did it, guys. One ring.
This night has been incredible.
It has
20
been.
minutes early getting set up.
Okay, Dave Murray, your camera's not on. I wasn't going to say anything. I thought you'd figure it out and just make me look awesome. But that's okay. Hey, so just there he is. Now, before we get rocking, can you guys hear the other guys in the room? Go ahead, check yourselves. Rich.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys hear him?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
He's like coming over your computer now, right?
Well,
Okay, so Dave Murray is on here, our longest supporter of all time.
yes.
And Dave Murray, now that you can hear Rich during 5 questions, is it like the money that you've spent over this last year or two? Like, are you just thinking to yourself,
Wow.
holy shit, what an investment?
This makes it all worth it.
All
Just to hear me.
just to be able to hear Rich in there and during the 5 question situation. All right. All right, let's start with the English people. Daniel Cotton, how's it going, sir?
Good. I'm pretty drunk.
Yeah, oh, he's already hammered, which is such a good thing to be for you. And I can see you're wearing a download shirt. It's a big festival shirt.
Correct.
By the way, your mic is awesome. I'm totally sorry I fucked up the BFS fan page rampage thing the other day.
No.
I
So,
listened to both of those,
I'm,
by the way.
I'm using a different headset, and I'm going to use this one next time.
Well, I had this thing. I have this thing on my computer that makes it sound better when the headphones aren't in. But the problem is when I send that audio out to Pro Tools, it just makes it sound really shitty. So that it puts like a reverb on there that that.
Jared's opening a beer.
But anywho, it's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad that you've gotten a good start here. Dave Murray, what's happened? You seem to be the best dressed guy out of the 3 of you guys this evening. I mean, like Daniel's over there in a download shirt that he's probably puked on like 3 times, and I don't mean all tonight. I just mean since what is that, like a 2014 shirt? What year?
No, it was all tonight.
No, you didn't go to download tonight. I mean, like when did you get that shirt? What year?
Yeah, 2014.
How about that fucking shit? I just pulled that out of my ass.
Did I
Yeah,
go to that one?
you went to that one. Yeah, we celebrated the existence of Rick Mayall during my set. It was
Jared
amazing.
Spear is a pretty good dresser for a caveman.
I haven't gotten to Jared Spear yet. So anyway, you look great. And so what's next, Dave? What's up, Dave Murray? How is business? What's travel like? Fill me in.
Business is good. Heading to San Francisco Sunday morning. So going to do a day of sightseeing in the Bay Area.
Nice.
Hit Amoeba Records, which is the best record store in the nation.
That's what I hear.
I used to live in San Francisco.
The only place Bowling for Soup ever stole gasoline was in San Francisco. It was like right before we were about to cross the bridge. And the guys, I went over to use the payphone. Okay, I'm sorry. There used to be these things. They were phones, and they put them out on the sidewalk. And you could go over and just use them, but you had to pay. You had to put a quarter in or enter in a number or something. They don't have them anymore. But so I had to go use this thing, and the guys filled it up, and I only wanted them to put in like $5. I just wanted to make it across the bridge because gas is like triple the price in San Francisco. And they filled it up, and card was declined. And I go, okay, cool. Let me just run to the van and grab another one. And hey, guys, y'all go ahead and go load up. I'll just come back in here. And hey, I'll be right back, sir. Yeah, thank you very much. And we hooked him. Fucking hooked him. And, I guess it really wasn't worth them calling the cops or something because...
I've only done that once, too, and it was South Fort Worth.
Okay.
When I was in college.
Was that just because you were fucking terrified and you needed to get the hell out of there? Or what?
No, it was... I don't know. I didn't even know. I can't remember why we did it. It was me and my best friend, or my guitar player, who was my best friend at the time.
Right.
But, I don't know, I don't remember why we did it. It was so stupid. I had the money. It was dumb. It wasn't even out of necessity. It was stupid, and after I did, I go, "Why did I do that? That's the dumbest thing ever." They probably have my license plate.
That's like the fucking kind of shit that you do, and you end up in prison for like 14
right.
years.
It's like
you
one
know
of those
what I
things.
mean?
Like, why did I do that? Now I'm in prison.
Yeah, exactly.
God, you would do terrible in prison.
You think?
Yeah, it's because of your thick calves.
It is true. Yeah, you'd do terrible
Wouldn't
in
help.
prison or on a desert island.
I could
'Cause
take,
on a
like,
desert island. We're eating
6
those
dicks
first
at once.
for
Like,
sure.
Two between the calves.
Yeah. Couple of more to
armpits.
go in the ears.
Calf cleavage.
Now, you guys just joining us here on Skype, would you say this is the most family-friendly show we've ever done? Or would you guys go a different direction? Jared Spear, what's happening with you, sir? What's going on?
We got snow this week
Nice.
in Georgia. That was fun.
Yeah, snow in Georgia. I got to That was his
Fucking
dog. It
dog.
sounded like somebody going, "What?" He's like, "We got snow. What?" We need to sample.
And he's
of it.
gone.
Yeah, he just.
No, he's been barking like crazy all day today. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Now, have you gotten? How many cats do you have at the house right now?
Too many.
Too many cats, and but the dog gets along fine with the cats,
The
right?
girl has not come to get these cats yet.
That's a good question.
2 more weeks.
What's that?
2 more weeks.
Oh, she comes to get him in 2 more weeks. Has it
Has she
worked?
put out yet?
Right? Has it worked out for you?
There.
That's a no. That's a frustrated no if I've ever heard one.
That's a pussy hustle fail
Get into
right
that
there.
again.
You might want to take in someone else's cats for a while.
Yeah, but wait till the other cats are gone, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ! I don't know how many cats you can fucking handle over there. Yeah, I drove through Georgia the other day. The weather was fine. You know, we were in Georgia for about I don't know, about an hour and a half.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't either. I think you drove some in Georgia, actually, though. I thought.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
GPS era. I don't know where the fuck I am ever.
Yeah.
Just follow the blue line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a little SUV on our app, and it just like fucking follow that thing. There it goes. Daniel Cotton. Anything exciting? And how's the weather in England, by the way?
Cold and
Yeah,
rainy.
we also had some snow last night.
Right. Do
But
you guys just
it's-
flip the fuck out when it snows there?
Yeah, so it's England, so we only get shit snow.
Right.
And it's like half an inch of snow, but yeah, fucking trains delayed and all kinds of shit
I
going on.
can't even imagine all of the shit that just fucking stops when something like snow happens there. Can't fucking
right.
imagine it.
It's the same here.
No, not like there. Not like there.
Well, everything
Like,
stops there for no reason at all.
that's what I'm
all
saying.
days.
Like, put in a real reason, and you wouldn't fucking believe
Like
it.
nothing opens till 2 and everything closes at 4.
Right. Exactly. Because they've got to get to the pub.
Except Weatherspoons,
Like, except
which
for
is
on
open all
Sunday.
the time.
Yeah, Weatherspoons is open all the time.
That's true.
Motherfucking Weatherspoons. Place is so delicious. You like Weatherspoons, right, Rich?
It's open whether the spoons or not.
Hey-o. Ding, 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 ding.
Roadhouse. Daniel like that.
Hey, so Dave Murray, sorry, I sort of cut you off after you said you were about to go to San Francisco. Anything new in music? You go to a lot of shows, you meet a lot of bands. What's exciting that's going on?
Going to see Papa Roach here in a month or two. Going to see
Right.
the Dolly Rots coming up. That'll
Okay.
be fun.
Right, I could get you into that show if you need me to. Just joking.
I think I'm okay.
Just joking. Man, here's the thing about you wouldn't think that I would say a bunch of good shit about Papa Roach, but I've seen them live before, and they're like really, really good.
They really
Oh,
are.
yeah,
I've
they
seen
pulled
them
them
too.
live.
Yeah, they are really. You know who else was good that you wouldn't think that I would think was good? Hoobastank. Fucking great live.
No.
Yep.
I'm not
Yep.
not buying it.
Fucking.
I think he
great.
sucks as a singer.
Doesn't matter. They were fucking great.
I don't remember them
Uh,
being that good. I just remember them
right.
being like okay.
I'm just
His
telling you,
voice
I
is
saw
like
them.
Crack City.
I can't. What do you mean? You're addicted to it? Like as soon
like
as you.
any city in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her joke was way better than mine. If you edit
That's
this,
why I went ahead and just cut. I
edit
went
my-
over yours.
edit my joke out. And
All right.
actually, ironically, I saw them in Florida. That's where I saw them.
Crack
Maybe I
City.
was fucking cracked out. You know, is that a thing? Yes.
Clip.
All right, so you're going to see Papa Roach, Dolly Rots. Dolly Rots are coming through here like in about a month and a half or so, right?
Yeah, they're getting some stuff set up. Seems like they do a few week runs at a time with the kids.
Yeah, and they bring them all out there.
Yeah,
Just-
so they're gonna be here in a couple of stops nearby. So I'll probably see at least one of the shows.
Nice, very cool.
And I'm thinking about checking out Macklemore. He's in Philadelphia when I'm up there.
Shit, what venue is he playing? Do you know?
Looks like an amphitheater. It's him and Kesha.
Dude, I'm telling you, like that show is so fucking good. It's so good, but like I don't know how it would translate out of.
Were you
like,
talking about him on the Rampage
Yeah,
show?
it was,
Yeah,
it was
I
a
heard you talking
great
about
show.
him.
But I mean, we saw him at House of Blues, and it was like this warm up tour or something. So
He's the only artist that your kids have ever gotten you into, or
that's
something
correct.
like that.
Yeah. Only artist that my kids introduced me to so far that I actually listen to because
That song, the Gloria song.
Yeah.
gives me chills.
You should hear Everett sing it.
You like it or you hate it?
No, it gives me chills.
You have got to hear the song.
I don't know if it's the video of him taking his grandmother around or
He hasn't. He won't watch the video. I keep telling him to
You
watch the video.
have to hear. Well, I don't know.
Oh, you haven't seen the video?
No, he hasn't. He needs to. I know.
Dude, that's
told him.
everything.
I don't sit and watch videos.
That video
ever.
is everything.
Yeah, it's not.
You literally sit on the toilet and watch videos all the time.
Yeah, but that's the videos of that fucking. I watch Donnie
It's
Baker.
a black guy and a.
I watch Donnie Baker. Black dudes having sex with meth heads.
Oh my god.
And older meth heads. Like I like
in the bathroom.
What?
Where
well,
else is he gonna do
only
it?
if you're not home. I mean, I don't know. I still
It's a cramped little bathroom. I don't know.
I still really like to do that on the toilet because then I don't have as much cleanup. Like I feel like if I go all over
the
my
maid will clean that.
if
up?
I go all over
What do you
my
mean?
stomach, I
No.
feel like I gotta take a shower. Because it gets all in my stomach hairs. You can't just get that. It's like paper mache. You can't just get it out of there. It's like it fucking builds its own little. And then they're like
maybe
tangled
you
up.
shouldn't watch the video about Macklemore's grandma.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey.
Casey's on.
Jesus Christ, you're on fire.
Not gonna talk to me like that in my bar.
So, well, now that my wife has now upstaged me twice and we've just fucking started the show. We haven't even fucking started. By the way, if you're watching the stream,
Jared's dog is upstaging.
yeah, not Jarrett's dog, not
No,
Jared's. Jared's dog. But also, this is not the podcast. We haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
And also, if you think it's dirty now, hey, Jared, I know a dog trainer. I could send over there or something. I'm just kidding. I really don't. I don't know anything.
Clearly, you don't know a dog trainer.
You know what you ought to do? Fucking give it a little Benadryl.
Our neighbor over here is
fucking-
laughing at that one.
Throw some whiskey.
Well, he was trying to have some of my whiskey earlier. Maybe I should have just let him have some.
Yep.
Yeah. Jared, you're a little bit quieter than the other guys. I don't know if you can make an adjustment on your end. I'm sure you can. You're tech savvy, but
I'm not.
oh, that's right. You're not.
No, it's the audio leveling because the dog's so loud.
Yeah,
We only fuck with you about your animals because we can, right?
Yeah.
just a second.
I'm telling you, I love that kid so much. I fucking love him. And then once I found out he's like a little person, it's just like, I literally want to just pick him up and fuck. Oh, there he is. Jared, I'm not kidding. I tell everybody all the time that you're my favorite. It's fucking Jared Spear. I fucking love this kid.
Your other two kids are listening.
No, I know. I get it. Oh,
Okay.
well, Daniel works for me now. And David Murray's pretty much our boss. It's like David Murray bells the whole show goes to
We're
shit.
kind of David Murray's bitches.
We pretty much are, yeah. It's pretty much what it is.
I'm coming to town. Okay, David, where do you want me?
Where's Ben, too?
What's that?
You did ask on Tuesday's show. You were like, "Where's that guy been?"
Yeah.
You said my name.
I did. I was like,
He
where
was
the
in the
fuck
chat
is-
going, I'm right here.
Yeah. Where the hell is that dude? Now, Daniel, anything new at work? Now, Daniel works for, you work for Ticketmaster, right? Or Live Nation. Which one?
Yeah, with this, there's much the same thing. And
Yeah.
for some reason, you like to bring it up anytime you're talking shit about me online. And I just feel like one day I'm going to get called in front of HR and they're going to be like, this guy Reddit guy, he's the end of you.
Listen to me.
You're done.
I'm not meaning it to. I'm not fucking Pearl Jam. I don't fucking hate Ticketmaster. Like, dude, what the fuck do I care? I don't
That's,
give.
Is that an
that's
inside
such
joke?
a dated reference.
It's a very dated
Oh,
reference.
okay.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of like people hating Ticketmaster. Pearl Jam invented that shit like
Oh,
back in the day. Like Casey was like 8. Daniel wasn't.
What did they?
How much younger is he?
What?
How old are you, Daniel?
That's true.
He's 21 and a half.
No. How old are you? Daniel?
24.
Yeah.
Now
see?
here's the thing.
But it's-
Now if you're not watching the stream, now I've noticed that Dave Murray has set aside the beer for the evening and it seems to be drinking some sort of a mixed drink. What is it that you're enjoying this evening?
That is ice and bullet 10-year bourbon. Good
Okay.
stuff.
So yes,
Fancy.
I've noticed that you're going with the lumberjack look tonight. You've shaved because you have a job, but like you got like the flannel looking shirt on, and the little chest hair coming out the top of the undershirt. right?
It's back in style again, so I wore
Yeah.
this to work today.
I'm so fucking glad that's back in style because that is literally all I own that isn't a Simple Plan shirt.
I'm like a hipster again.
The fucking that is it. That's all I fucking have. So Jared Spear, what's up for this weekend, dude? You doing anything fun?
Yeah, I'm going to see 5 Iron Frenzy and Squad 5-0 tomorrow. That'll be
Nice.
fun.
What? I don't
Yeah.
know if I think I've heard of 5 Iron Frenzy. Does that count as alliteration, by the way? If you take a break, 5 Iron Frenzy. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. So I don't like them. And then what was the other band that you said?
Squad 5-0.
Yeah. So, it's like the F tour.
Something like that. Well, they're playing with Taj. I think it's Taj Mahal Trio.
Nice.
It's opening.
What
Yeah.
kind of music is that? I'm not trying to be a dick. I just don't know who that is.
It's ska.
Oh, nice. Okay. I like ska shows, though. Those are fun. I mean, yeah, I do have to take frequent breaks, but, we toured with, who the fuck? We Save Ferris all summer long, and that was fun. We did a couple of one-off shows with them and stuff. And in fact, I heard from her today. They're working on a new album, and I think they're going to Europe the same time we are. But do you like Save Ferris?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, good stuff. And so that'll be. Now, do you get in there and like skank and shit, or do you just fucking sit back and enjoy it?
I pretty much just chill and drink and watch it now. Yeah.
Do you ever get like super excited and fucking air trumpet?
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Not at shows. I'll do it in my car occasionally though.
Air sax, air trombone.
Nah.
I used to air tuba back in the day, but that shit gets heavy. Like I'd blow that. I'd fucking stop doing that and then just and then get back to air guitaring because that has a strap. So Daniel, my favorite thing about this whole fucking thing is just watching Daniel. He just fucking spit beer. So fucking Daniel will be on the upcoming Bowling for Soup tour. So if you are coming out to the tour in February, you will get to see Daniel Cotton running around with lots of red wine and bags of ice. A lot. And he will likely hand you a poster if you come to the VIP.
It's true.
Yeah.
I just want to say how insulting it is that you said how nice Dave Murray is dressed, and Rich said that Jared Spear dresses well, and you said I've probably puked on my shirt 3 times.
Hey, I would like to point out that's a fucking compliment. That means that you have partied enough just in that shirt in the last 3 years to puke on it.
Well, we both know that's true.
I put a lot of faith in you, sir. A lot of faith. As Bon Jovi once said, you've got to have faith for the shirt pukers.
Oh.
That was George Michael.
Oh, you're right. Oh, they said faith is something else, or keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith.
Okay.
Right? That's a Bon Jovi song. Ask the chat room. No, I didn't say it was. What's your favorite one?
I'm sure they said it at some point.
Who says you can't go home? Is that your favorite?
No.
It is impossible
Wanted
to...
Dead or Alive is my favorite.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, he does it karaoke.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good one. It's actually... This is proven.
Didn't you do it on karaoke after he did it on karaoke?
Yeah, I think so.
I doubt it.
What an asshole. I think you did.
No.
No, you did.
Oh, yeah?
He did it at karaoke.
He did the, oh, yeah?
And then you did it
sound
afterwards.
like something I would do. I would never do that.
You definitely did.
No. Hi, it's Ryan the intern.
Hi, Ryan
Hi.
the intern.
Do you have my daughter?
No, I can just put you to bed, but
He's already... You're
She has
so
no idea.
sweet.
She has no idea where your daughter is.
I'm so sorry. Have you heard from Emma, though?
yeah, I'm picking her up at 10.
Okay, is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
What
Okay.
about Jack? Is he spend the night?
Yeah, he is. So we'll be right here when you guys come back. So come up and say hello again.
Okay, I will.
Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't let you know. I figured that Casey did but it's been
What?
No. I just assumed
You
that
never told me
because
this.
I didn't hear from you. No. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be a thing. It wasn't
That was
supposed
a
to.
thing.
I was not supposed
He's
to get a
blaming
what?
me, but it was his fault.
Listen, it's just good
Love
to
you,
see
Ryan.
you. Okay.
It's 2 minutes away. So
Right.
it's not
Okay. Thank you so much.
What an asshole.
I didn't mean it like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Man. You know what that has disrupted the entire 5 questions game.
We haven't even started.
We haven't even started the game.
I know it. We haven't, but we're gonna have to start pretty soon, guys. Because
You think?
huh?
No.
Yeah, what you think? Is that what you said? What the fuck? All right, guys. So as Daniel downs that beer, we will. No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. Tonight we're gonna play a game called 5 Questions. Now, this is where I ask you 6 questions, and the high score is 7.
Did they watch the movie?
And I was gonna ask them that after I fucking stop it doing that. That's worse than animals. You do it to me every week. Every week. But by the way, I still think animals is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'm giving it a break.
Yeah, I do think it's funny.
All right.
All right, guys. So
Science.
were you guys? Hey, first of all, have you guys seen School of Rock before? Everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
everybody. Was everybody able to watch it for this week?
Yes.
3/4 of it.
Yeah, 3/4 of it. That's a fucking Jared Spear move right there.
That's bullshit. Because
That-
he messaged me
No,
at
I
like
was watching it when
4.
I got home from work, and I had to work a little bit late today, so I started watching it about 7 o'clock, and then you called me, and I'm like 20 minutes from being done.
That is it. That's a Jared Spear move because he
That's
does
just bad planning.
he does the thing where he's like, I've seen it 100 times. It'll be fine. You know, be fucking.
No,
fine.
this one I haven't seen
Okay.
in like at least 5 years.
Now, does anybody? Okay, Daniel, is this a movie you like? Have you seen it multiple times? Is there anything you took away from it that you say? Or...
Yeah, this movie used to be on in the UK for like 10 years straight. They just played it every week, all the fucking time. My most quoted line from this movie is, "Cello, you've got a bass."
Yeah, dude,
That was
I
genius.
started laughing so hard at that, I made my son watch it with us, and you could tell he didn't get it at first, and I just saw his little wheels turning or whatever. He's 12, and then all of a sudden he got it. He was just like, oh, because she said cello, whatever. So fucking funny. That's amazing. Yeah.
So do the UKers like this because it's very punk rocky? Like there's a lot of punk. Like every song he writes is very punk rock sounding. Like in the class,
it's all
and
sort
stuff.
of like AC/DC,
Right.
You know, I
That's
mean,
what I just said.
yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that. That's what. Honestly, I'll say this.
Is that why, Daniel?
No, we liked it because we like Jack Black, and then Gene Simmons did a spin-off show where it was like a reality TV show with a school in the UK where he found like kids in a school.
Oh,
and
really?
Turned them into rock stars.
No, that's awesome.
Did any of the kids actually go on to do anything?
One of them went on to kill himself.
Okay, way to bring the show down.
That's something.
Man,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
something.
I'm sorry, like the guy who won.
I
like,
wonder
that's
how
what
much
he did.
Gene Simmons made
he
off
was
that.
successful.
He made. Trust me, Gene
Enough to
Simmons
open Robin
made
Bruce.
money off of that. He
He
absolutely
copyrighted
did.
suicide, so he's got that down.
Right. All right. So, so David Murray, anything from you that you took away from this, like first time, or is it something you've watched multiple times?
I had never seen it until last night.
Yeah. Did you
And,
just watch it just with you guys, or with you and Lindsay, or did you guys make the girls watch?
My oldest watched it. My 12-year-old watched it with me and Mackenzie.
Yeah.
And I thought I would like it more. I
Yeah.
love Jack Black and that kind of music. I mean, it's AC/DC. It's a
Yeah.
long way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong there. But the story itself, I was just kind of, it's kind of
Yeah.
silly.
I'm gonna get into that in
Hang up
the
on him.
thing. I'm gonna get into that in a bit, but it you fucking forget because it's Jack Black, and although he has like done the gamut of filthy shit and kids movies or whatever. I mean, this is a kids movie. It's what it is,
Mhm.
And it's like as you're sitting there watching, you got to be like, oh, okay. And it actually, I think it helped that we had Jack sitting there because
Was it PG? Was there cussing? I don't remember.
There was like a lot of Bible curse words, like ass, hell, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yeah, and they may have said
So
shut
That's
up.
what Katie Phillips'
So it's
mom
teen
calls
friendly
them.
then.
They're only allowed to say, was it 2 Bible cuss words a month or something? That's some fucking Wichita Falls shit.
That is some Wichita Falls shit. 100%. That is some Wichita Falls shit.
2 Bible curse words a month.
My mom finally gave up on all that shit, and she just goes, "Oh, baby, I know you're gonna cuss, but just don't cuss at me or Daddy."
Was that before or after she gave you the Easter basket full of porno?
It was actually after that. It wasn't porno; they were Playboys.
Oh.
And
Tasteful naked.
I mean, it
Easter
wasn't.
women.
It wasn't ladies showing.
Oh, they weren't holding their vaginas open.
They weren't showing the pink,
I got you.
as my Uncle Lynn
I
would
got
say.
you. No, I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, say no
Yeah.
more.
they were not doing that.
All the subtlety.
Right? No. That's what my Uncle Lynn used to say. Just like,
Blake
Yeah,
is
he
like,
sounds
what
like a
the
great guy.
fuck did
Have
I
I
just
got
get
myself
into?
into- well, and he
Like,
brought it-
I'm trapped in this chair over here.
and he's brought his
Yeah,
wife.
there's
Doorway's
literally,
blocked.
there's literally a barrier.
Can't get away.
We're in it for the long haul now.
Yeah, you fucking made it. You made it in. Guys, say hello to Blake, our guest this evening. Blake is, we're going to have him on the big program. Blake is a former supercross or motocross?
Not
both.
former. He's
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah,
Wow. That's okay, so that fucking supercross shit looks scary.
it's a little scary.
And, like, can I ask you something? Like, I'll ask you during the show.
Yeah, don't blow your wad because I have a lot of questions. As
Okay, well, I got to ask this now in case I don't get it in, and
All
then
right.
now fuck it, I'll remember.
That's what
All right. Okay. So, Jared, you watched this 3/4 of a time today, as is tradition.
Yeah.
And
At least I tried.
had you seen this before?
Yeah, a couple of times, but I remembered while I'm watching it tonight why I haven't really watched it again.
Because it's so emotionally devastating.
Wow, this must be a love or hate kind of movie.
I don't think that's it.
I saw a lot of people are like, "This is my favorite movie ever."
We're gonna get into that during the analysis because I'm not gonna hate on it, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't ever have to see it again later.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I totally get that. I really do. Okay, guys, so that is the Rich likes me to announce 5 questions and then do this part, and then, or did I do it in opposite? Was I supposed to do this first and then the 5? You want me to do the 5 questions thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hold on. Hey, Silent Sean 316, could I get one of those too, please? By the way, Silent Sean 316 is here, guys. In case you were wondering, we're fucking going crazy over here. Are we using a new camera tonight?
We're using it on
Oh yeah, you guys on the
sofa
stream.
cam.
On the stream, you guys are gonna get to see one of the new cameras, and then next week we'll all have those. And
Jared, don't forget about temporary John.
no, Enabler John.
Oh, it's enabler now.
I like that.
Yeah, Enabler John's, but if I encourage him to talk, nobody's gonna hear him, and then so he's just listening in tonight. Enabler John listening in, which means it's gonna be a fucking long night for me.
No.
No? Okay.
Tryouts in the morning.
Okay, tryouts in the morning. I'm fucking good. I gotta drive to Wichita Falls and sing metal tomorrow. So we'll see. See how that goes. All right, guys. Once again, welcome to Jared Goes to the Movies. I've got Daniel Cotton, I've got Jared Spear, and I have the amazing, our very first supporter ever. Basically should be our fucking boss, but he got fucking bought out with a hostile takeover.
Yeah,
Dave Murray. Dave Murray is here. All right, so you guys, we're going to do this game called 5 Questions. This is a game where I ask you 5 questions. This is a game called 5 Questions. I'm going to ask you 6 questions. High score is 7. All right. It's good to have everybody back in the room, by the way. I had to do this last week by myself, and it's not as fun making up y'all's questions.
Right?
To be honest. I like it better when you guys are here. All right, guys, question number 1. Who's writing down, by the way? Is everybody writing today? That way I can go in order. Okay, great.
Wow.
So, here we go. My God, we're on a fucking
I
roll.
know.
Here we go. Question number 1. In the movie School of Rock, it stars Jack Black. What famous band that is also a duo is Jack Black from?
Oh.
That's right. He's also in a rock band, an acoustic rock band. Had a show on HBO. And we'll go to Daniel Cotton first. Spelling does not count here, by the way. Okay, Tenacious D. Let's go to Dave Murray. Tenacious D. Also a completely different spelling. Jared Spear. And yet another spelling, but you all got it correct, ladies and gentlemen. Tenacious D is correct. That's right.
I think we all spelled that the same and you read it different.
This show's all about comedy, Daniel. Fuck off. All right. We'll go to question number 2 with a 1-to-1-to-1 score. Here we go. In the movie School of Rock, the true or false? What happened? Why are you laughing?
You're amazingly funny.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Shut up.
We know this is going to be funny.
Yeah.
We're already laughing.
Fuck your butthole.
Fuck your
All
own
right.
butthole.
In the movie School of Rock.
See?
Joan Cusack, for the very first time, may look sort of hot. True or false? Joan Cusack, for the very first time, could look hot. True or false?
Is this on your opinion or ours?
You're gonna have to go with my opinion on this one, guys. I'm sorry, and you all know me well enough.
Yeah, and I didn't see any pubic hair, so.
Roadhouse.
All right, we'll go to Dave Murray first.
Well, Rich would disagree, but I'm saying true.
True. Jared Spear.
I also said true.
He said true because he's basing it on me. And Daniel Cotton.
I said false because
Oh.
I can't
Okay.
fucking go.
Well,
with
I'm
that.
sorry, guys. For the first time ever, I thought she was kind of hot. I don't know what it was
Wow,
about that.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
First time ever.
I thought you were kidding.
I did
No.
too. I thought it was gonna be like one of those like loophole.
I honestly was saying to myself, she's cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For the very first time ever.
I don't know. She looks exactly like my grandma.
Yeah. Well, you know.
She was hotter with the brace
Doesn't
around
she
her
look like my
neck.
grandma, Rich?
That's what
You
I'm
and your
saying.
grandma are close. It's
Rich.
fine. All
Doesn't
right.
she look like my grandma? Think about it.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right,
No,
it's
a
2 to
lot.
1, dudes, and this is an amazingly close game. Holy shit! Going into question number 3, I cannot wait to see what happens. In the movie School of Rock, we see that Jack Black is playing a character that becomes a substitute teacher in a school, a private school, and he creates a band during the school year. That has nothing to do with the question that I'm about to ask. The question that I'm going to ask you is this. True or false? If this movie happened in real life, Jack Black would be on the hook for about 300 counts of kidnapping. True or false? About 300 counts of kidnapping.
Or
That's
30.
That's right. Well, we exaggerate on this show. You know, no permission slips for that fucking audition.
We should probably tell Blake that he makes these all up literally on the spot at the second.
Improv.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna be honest. I bet he could have figured that out.
we may have to fucking get her some champagne and get her tired. All right. Let's go to Jared Spear for the answer. True or false?
True.
He said true. Daniel Cotton.
True.
And let's go to Dave Murray.
Absolutely
That's right.
true.
Never fucking fact check me. That is true. True story. Yeah, when they I thought it was interesting that he asked that if they could do a field trip for the thing, and then like 2 scenes later, he's just kidnapping children, and then making other kids accessories to it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not legal.
No.
At all.
No.
All right, guys. Question number 4. In the movie School of Rock, there seems to be one kid in the kid band who was pretty much an outcast and became the nerdiest. True or false, the keyboard player of that band got more pussy in the next 10 years than anybody on the set of the movie School of Rock. True or false? Did the Asian piano player kid get more pussy than everybody on set of School of Rock the next 10 years? I've said it many times about Michael Swanner playing the piano at the 8th grade party. Nobody will ever forget that. Let's go to Daniel Cotton first. Daniel Cotton, true or false?
I said true.
You said true. Dave Murray?
Oh, yeah.
Also said true. Jared Spear.
Very true.
Just got back from piano lessons. He says true, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct. Guys, it is 4 to 4 to 3. Is that right?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, guys. Here we go. Question number 5. In the movie School of Rock, Jack Black doesn't actually have a roommate, but he does live with a guy named Ned. Who plays Ned's girlfriend? What actress plays Ned's girlfriend?
I forgot she was in this movie too.
And how much do you hate her
What?
in real life?
Me? I don't hate her. No,
Not
I
you.
like her.
I just added to your question.
Oh, no. You don't. Oh, does she annoy you or something? Oh, I have a story that I'm going to tell you about her later.
Oh,
Plus,
thank God.
you can see her naked on the internet, and she does have pubic hair.
I don't really.
All right, we're going to go to Dave Murray first. Dave Murray, what did we say for this question? What does that say?
I said Alicia Silverstein. Is that her name?
Okay, let's go to Jared Spear. Jared Spear.
Sarah Silverman.
Says Sarah Silverman. Let's go to Daniel Cotton.
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, Jared Spear at the end pulls out a victory for the first 5 questions with a 5-4 lead. But
With
guys,
a little help from his dog.
do not panic. This is far from over. As you know, you still have several chances to win this game as we go into Rich's bonus question.
All right, guys. It's a 2-parter. You have to get both questions right. What kind of guitar does Jack Black play in the movie?
We lost him.
What?
Check. Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold it there. Don't move.
I got it.
All right. What kind of guitar does Jack Black play in the movie? And what kind of guitar does the lead guitar player Kid play? Write your answers down.
Is the answer electric?
It's not electric.
Is the answer woof woof? Woof. Is the answer what? Is the sorry? I'm just trying to translate the dog, guys. All right, so you ready to collect their answers?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so I didn't listen to the question. So who would
What
you
kind
like
of guitar?
Okay, I'm gonna switch this out in just a second. So.
What is that?
No, it's pull it from up there. It's
The problem
actually
is it's not the pulling, it's you need to push it.
no, I know, but it's that cord is the problem. We're gonna just unplug that. And, actually, everybody, just hold on, just 1 second. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get through this.
All right, what kind of guitar does Jack Black play in the movie? What kind of guitar does the lead guitar player Kid play?
All right, this is gonna be a tough question for some of you. I just know that. Jared Spear, what are your answers?
I'm gonna get at least half of it right. Jack Black is playing an SG, and I think the other one's a Fender, but I can't remember.
All right, let's go to Daniel Cotton.
So I said Gibson SG and some kind of flying V. I have no idea what the make was.
All right, let's go to Dave Murray.
I said Gibson and a flying V.
Let's go to Rich.
Dave Murray got it right.
And what about
Wait, did
Daniel Cotton also got it right?
It is not some kind of flying V. It
Yeah,
is
but-
a flying V.
But he didn't say an
Fuck
SG.
you,
He said a
Rich.
flying V and a Gibson. So
Oh, did he say? Wait.
They're equally as right.
Yeah.
Wait, Dave Murray said
Dave
Gibson?
Murray said a flying V and a Gibson. He
Oh,
say
he
an
didn't
SG.
say
He didn't
SG?
say SG.
And then
Oh,
Daniel
okay.
Cotton said a Gibson SG and some kind of flying V. I think they're equally
Okay,
right.
I would say no. I would say Daniel Cotton got it.
Well, you can't do that. They
I
either,
just did it.
They
I literally just did.
this. I'm the host of the show. They
I
either-
was fucking with Daniel Cotton. He got it right too, but I didn't realize that Dave Murray didn't say.
So do they both get it right?
No,
Well, he said it was a Gibson.
no, but
That is what
Gibson could
kind.
be anything.
Okay.
Could
Let's
be a
go to
fucking
let's go
Les
to
Paul.
Will. Will, what do you think?
No, go to Will.
give it
This
to-
is my question.
Give it to both
Daniel
of them.
Cotton. No, Daniel Cotton got it right. Dave Murray did not get it right.
But
think-
he didn't say it was a Gibson flying V.
I think they should all.
It
three get
doesn't
right.
matter. Flying V is only by.
Give it to all 3 of them.
Oh Jesus
There's
Christ!
a ton of flying
Give
V.
everyone a trophy.
All right,
three of
you're
them.
right. You're
I
right.
want a fucking
Guys,
flying V.
Daniel Cotton got it right.
Guys, in the land of there being no more participation ribbons, I'm sorry, I do have to agree with Rich, and Daniel Cotton did get that right.
Thank
so we
you.
do have a 5-4 situation on our hands, which is actually good
Right.
because that now
You're welcome.
I know. So what can I say except you're welcome? I love that fucking song so much. All right, so this is crazy, guys. This is where
Oh damn.
we go into Will's super hard question. And
You got it right.
Yeah, thank you. And so, Dave Murray, here's the thing. You're going to get to pick your category. If you do this and you get it right, you win. That's it. After that, if you get it wrong, then I will decide which of the other 2 get to go first, and they will get to battle it out over who gets the first one right. And then if nobody gets it right, then, then you're all losers. All right, so let's go to Will here.
All right. Here are the categories: science, animals, movies, sports, or sex.
Let's go with sports tonight.
Okay. Name a sports movie with Joan Cusack in it. Oh, you don't have to write it. You can just say it.
Yep, you can just.
I will guess. Friday Night Lights.
No, that's not correct. I'm sorry.
All right, so he does not actually have to give you the answer. Are you going to give it to him this week?
Sure. She's been in Ice Princess.
Interesting.
I thought you said sports movie.
Yeah, it's
All right.
figure skating.
No, but I thought you said sports movie.
Now, guys, that brings us into a really interesting situation. We now have a tie. I'm going to, since it's later where Daniel is, I'm going to give him the advantage to be able to call this in the air. I'm gonna flip this Miller Lite cap in the air.
Is that a Jane cap?
And what? I'm gonna let this hit the ground.
Yes, it is. My friend made it for me.
And chain cap.
No, you don't know what we're talking about.
From Firefly, Jared.
On Jared Spears' head. So anyway, I'm gonna flip this, and so this is heads and this is tails, obviously. Daniel Cotton will call it in the air, and this will decide
wait.
what's that?
I can't see when it's in the air.
It doesn't
You're flipping
matter.
it off
I'm gonna
camera.
tell you. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it. And, okay, so
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
not in the air.
Okay, so call it.
Tails.
It was in the air, butthole.
Okay, good.
He got it.
And it also fucking landed on my computer desk, and it was tails.
We did it.
Holy shitballs. All right, Daniel Cotton is going to get a chance to do this question. Now, if he gets it right, Jared Spear, do not worry. Because you guys both tied in the lead, it means that both of you get a chance, and we would have our first ever tie if both of you got it right. So here we go. Go ahead, Will, to Daniel Cotton.
All right, Daniel. Science, animals, movies, or sex?
Science.
Okay. In the movie, The School of Rock, what name does Michelle come up with for the band that is explained to Miss Mullins is a science project when she overhears them with Dewey?
Oh, shit. That's a good one.
I know it.
I think I'm gonna go wrong, but like pig's colon.
It's so close, but I'm going to say no. It's pig rectum.
Pig rectum.
Fuck.
So close,
That was
dude.
good.
Anatomically, rectum and colon
So
are
close.
different
All
parts
right,
of the
now
body.
for the win, Jared Spear. Pick a category, sir.
All right. Animals, movies, or sex?
Let's go with animals.
You should have picked sex. In the movie,
I never picked sex, Will. I never picked sex.
in the movie, The School of Rock, what name is too sissy for Dewey?
Ooh, there's actually multiple answers for that.
Too sissy. It's only one.
Who's Dewey?
I have no idea. I can't remember what it is.
The koala bears.
I thought the bumblebees too.
No.
I thought he said it in both of those.
No.
I really do.
Doesn't matter. He got it wrong.
Well, dudes, I hate to say this, but you guys are all losers this week because we have no winner. Yeah, that's right. So we cannot chalk up. We do not count ties here, as you know, because we do not give participation ribbons. That's right. My son's karate teacher tried to give him a participation ribbon the other day, and my son kicked him right in the fucking face.
God, our kid would take he would take a participation ribbon so fast.
It was awesome.
He'd be so excited.
Yeah,
He's got some high kicks.
He does. I would. By the way, I would never make him give that back. I think that's fine.
Well, I know he's got a bunch in his room.
Yeah. Hey, now first and foremost, thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope you guys will join us on the live stream if you got some time. David Murray, safe travels to San Francisco. I'm sure I'll be chatting with you in some capacity soon. Daniel Cotton, I'll see you in 4 weeks' time. And Jared Spear, even with the hat, you're still my favorite. Thanks, you guys. Love y'all.
Later, guys.
Be safe.
Bye.
Say hey to everybody. We've done it. All right. So,
Play the song.
which one?
The one in your notes.
God.
You see it?
Hold on. Skype's doing the thing that it does. So we got to run a new cable from 2 in Pro Tools across the room to that mic because basically that mic is built into that stand. So that
Just this
cord.
way. Yeah, straight at the end of the hall.
So can you just get that red one that's over there on the side? Yeah, a red braided one. Just it's not like right there on top of that amp.
chosen sex.
You're right. We
What
fucking
was
did
it?
that. Okay, is there one in there?
Silverman fucking.
Sorry, dude.
Oh God, everybody.
No, you have to know it.
Currently?
No.
Oh, I know. Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And if not there, Manchester United bag. You finding one?
I got a tambourine.
Rich. My
All right,
sex
Manchester
question
United
was,
bag
who is
over by
who is
the.
Sarah Silverman.
Okay, awesome.
No, it's a trick question. I know.
2 o'clock, I'm still in bed.
Did you ever see
Bells
that
are
bit?
ringing
No.
in my head. I know it should be someplace, but I
No.
don't know where.
She
I
wrote-
think
yeah,
it's
they did a
work,
music
but
video where
nobody
her
would
husband
expect
came
me
over
there.
and
Last time, memories blurry. I'm going nowhere in a hurry. You all know the way I feel. It's like I'm driving real fast, but nobody's behind the wheel. I gotta stop drinking, but then I stop thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. They're going crazy. They all say I'm lazy. And I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down.
Oh, okay.
Last night,
Oh,
we
no,
closed
I
the
know.
bar.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah, I know
remember
Rick.
where I
His
left
boy.
my car.
That was a race.
Woke up and I got no pants. The last time I saw them was when I was starting to dance. My girl told me, she said I'm a drag. Every time she sees me, I'm in the bag. I tried to find a new girl, but it just didn't work. Within a day, they all think I'm a junkie jerk. I gotta stop drinking, but then I stop thinking. I just can't handle all the voices
No, we need a
inside
taller
my
couch.
head. They're going crazy. They all say I'm lazy. And I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down. I'm spinning out of control, waking up with my head on the toilet bowl. Last night, what a party! Only guy drunker than me was some dude named Marty. Gonna change, stop being a boozer. My family disowned me, they said I'm a loser. What the hell? Parties are fun. I eat tonight at the tavern. They're having a rockin' one. I gotta stop drinking, but then I start thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. Think I'm going crazy. They all say I'm lazy. And I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down. I'm gonna stop drinking, but then I start thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. Well, I know I'm crazy. And I'm damn sure lazy. And I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down.
She got a haircut when she was so I know.
Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, hey Jarrett.
Yeah.
Are there water cups?
No.
Do you have water bottles?
Yes.
Okay. Are they in the fridge up here?
No.
Okay. Tell her I'm gonna grab her water bottle. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, in that drawer.
John. Will you go get her one? It's in the drawer in the garage. First drawer. Thanks, buddy. You? No, I was singing. Huh? Hi. Can they hear us if we're talking in the mics? In the world? Oh, yeah?
Daniel Cotton. I don't know Danny, but isn't she like 40 years younger than you?
I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey boy.
What am I doing?
I am not your Gary Busey.
Number
This time some mouse has got me so upset. With you?
Are you okay? Your level?
Don't call me Nick Nolte neither. I got a small friend who has a fat friend who had a big friend who gave birth to many friends with our flashlights to the sky. We waited for them to land. I've got two tall friends who know my small friend who seem to have a problem with you. They got Roman candles, bottle rockets for the vandals who cover the lockers in blue. We're on our way, here we go. We're gonna take over. Set it
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hey there.
Casey, please leave the building.
And we were pilgrims, role models of the family man. Pioneers and patriarchs, patriots and matriarchs, taking out the promised land. Our little army, we were commandos, guerrillas with decoder rings. We felt some opposition from some villains who were wishing they could be cadets and kings. We're on our way, here we go. We're gonna take over, set it off one last time. Here we come again. All systems go. Soon the world will know. The fury of attack. Feel the wrath
Yeah, I'll
of the
take one.
super
Before you get
rat,
sit down.
super rat. All systems go. Soon the world will know. The fury of attack. Feel the wrath of the super rat, super rat, super rat, super rat. Step off, homie. And if we die before the battle's through, tell your mom, tell your dad we were super rad. We're on our way, here we go. We're gonna take over, set it off one last time. Here we come again. All systems go. Soon the world will know. The fury of attack. Feel the wrath of the super rat. A super rat. All systems go. Soon the world will know. The fury of attack. Feel the wrath of the super rat. Super rat. Super rat. All systems go as we step into the octagon. Feel the wrath of mission code name. Applesauce, applesauce, applesauce. Super rat. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey. The sound of some mouse has got me somewhat upset. With you? Oh.
Oh, damn. Let's start this.
What a
Yeah.
genius.
What?
Whoever wrote that is a genius.
You've got to have his album. I'll send it to you. I'm not sure that you can just I'm not sure if it's on Spotify. I'll figure it out. But every single song.
Who is that?
His name's Cornmo. He used to be this.
I already don't like him.
Why would you act like you wanted to have a real conversation and then just fucking bait me in like that? And especially before I have the conch and I can fucking rip you apart in just a minute. God damn it.
Because it's funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Or is it
A little
not?
bit.
All right, let's do this.
Little
Ready?
bit.
Your dog keeps farting.
Is that what I was hearing? Fart?
You were hearing it?
She,
You wouldn't hear it. I can smell it though. I keep being like little tiny.
I don't know
dog
why.
fart
I don't,
bombs.
she didn't get into anything today. Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking kick-ass food, I guess. Hello, everybody. I'm Jarrett Reddick. And this is a podcast. Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
I would kill for that in my band.
Here's the thing. So this opening scene, as I had forgotten, like when you're in a world, like fucking our guest Blake will fucking tell us about motocross movies and how retarded they are. And I meant that in the most, by me saying that word, I meant that just so unoffensively. But anyway, Jack Black is screaming for them to turn his amp up.
Right.
And
he can't turn your amp up, dude.
Yeah, that cannot happen. He would have to walk up there, get out. You'd have to get out of his way, and he'd have to push the button or turn the knob that you've got your fucking hand on.
Yeah, if you got your ear up to your amp, you're listening to the wrong thing, yelling at the PA guy.
It's the wrong thing. You're in total control. You know what? I couldn't help but when I heard this guy singing, I didn't look it up, but it's like the guy that's actually singing the School of Rock.
He's got a good voice.
It's fucking crazy, but it's like it reminds me like Brittany Fox or like that. I mean, like I wonder if it was done by at the girls' school.
Yeah.
They had like that whole thing.
Right.
Hey everybody, my name is Jarrett.
Hi,
This
Jarrett.
is a podcast. I've been sober for no hours. That was me and Will at an AA meeting. Hey, my name is Jarrett, and this is a podcast. We like to call it Jarrett Goes to the Movies, because that's what we came up with in my kitchen, and we still call it that.
Yeah.
This week we're talking about School of Rock. Such a insane little thing, that it started out at this movie 15 years ago or so, and now when you say School of Rock, you don't even always think about the movie. You think about these little kids that are going to be the only band that draws wherever they play that week, because they bring all their parents and aunts and uncles and shit. Then then the band that's playing later brings all their shit in, and they're just like, holy crap, dude, we got a packed house. And then the last little kid band plays, and they fucking load out. Their parents load their shit for them, and then that band just gets up there and plays to nobody like they do every other gig that they fucking play. I can see it all the time. With me, as always, is Rich.
Hello.
Hi, Rich.
Hello.
We're still on a roll. We're being so nice to each other, like all the time.
Yeah.
God, it's gotta blow up big,
And
right?
now it's even like we even agree when we talk about. Now I even preemptively today I did this, and I feel really good about it. Sean was Silent Sean 316 was here, And so I was setting up the mics, and we have a guest. I'll introduce him here in just a minute, but we have a guest named Blake, and we're super excited to have him here. And so I'm setting up, getting the session ready for Sean, and I go, now I've got to set up this other mic. I'm not gonna use the method that I usually use because Rich doesn't like it, even though it's easiest, and even though it's already set up. I'm gonna go a roundabout sort of way.
You
and
totally called it, and
set
I
up
did
a different. And you walked and you go, "Hey, it's not that one thing." No, it's not because I did because I know you don't like it. I did that for you.
I just do it for you.
How's single life?
That's good.
Because you got your kid living with you. You guys have a dog yet, or
No.
You know what makes this podcast complicated is we just did one 3 days ago.
Well, as soon as my son has his room clean 2 days in a row, I'll consider getting a dog.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's my goal.
Opening a bit.
Currently, it doesn't go more than 1 day.
Well, does he want a dog? Is that what's going on?
No.
Your 27-year-old son asking you for a fucking
No,
dog?
he's not asking for anything.
Oh.
It's me. Like I can
clean my room.
I have a box. It's currently filled up with taking care of his shit.
Right.
As soon as I don't have to worry about his shit, I'll move on to a
Let me
dog.
ask you this, and is this just out of the realm? And I'm not this. I'm being completely honest because for me, it was like once I got into high school, really, my parents just never opened my door again. I mean, my floor never got vacuumed. My sheets never got washed.
He closes his door. He I don't have to see it, but I know it's there.
Right.
I know it's there.
Dude, I had a leak in my fucking waterbed and slept in it for a year. I am not joking.
What?
If I rolled over too far and got on the side or whatever, I got wet. True fucking story.
Didn't it get moldy?
It smelled a little.
This was before black mold was a thing.
No, it's not. I mean, but seriously, I mean, I never cleaned my bathroom, and they never came in. I mean, it was just I existed like that.
Did you have to snake the hose through your window and fill it up?
No, I swear to God, this is not. It had to have been like the smallest leak ever, because I'm not kidding. A lot of stuff happened on that thing, and
what a gentleman! Did you let her sleep on the
No,
dry
no,
side?
it was by himself.
No. As long as you were in the middle, you were fine. So I just fucking just made it a
Just
point
make her
to
sleep in the puddle.
Yeah, no, I didn't let people sleep
In the
there.
pond.
Fuck that shit.
Sorry,
know?
baby.
Are you talking about
Sorry,
like
baby,
when
got all away
boys
from
came
me.
and spent the night? What are you talking about?
And it's like the remnants of like our first date where I peed in bed. And here's the thing: she was like, "I'm not gonna sleep with you," which she did. We didn't have sex, but she did sleep in the same bed with me. Casey
Is this
did.
your? Oh,
And I totally peed the bed that
He
night.
did.
We were so drunk. We were
And it
so
was
fucking
just
drunk.
love.
I
And
know
then-
you don't believe me.
and then
I've
I had to-
never peed the bed
And then,
ever.
wait, this is the best though.
Love at
and then,
first
but
piss.
she didn't have a car there, so then I had to take her to work.
No, you had to take me back to my car.
Take you back, but you had
What
to go
was-
straight to work, and you were
Yeah.
just trying to put yourself back together, and it was just both of us, just such a shit show. And it was like, we're gonna be together forever.
Let's dive into this.
Yeah.
Will, this was before we've talked about this before Will was on the show.
Right.
Have you ever peed the bed?
When I was little.
Right.
No, he means like drunk.
No.
Like drunk peed the bed?
I don't get that drunk.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
okay.
a fucking terrible person to ask.
You're right. I retract the
Right.
question.
My drinking threshold's to nausea, and when I get
But
to
I've
nausea, I'm done.
definitely blackout drunked myself. I've
Yeah.
never peed the bed ever.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it happens. I mean, it happens
Casey's dad, I know, has done it.
Yeah, my
I'm
mom
wondering if
talks
I'm
about
the
that a
minority.
lot.
out of the people that I know, 100%, every member of my band and crew, past and present, have all peed the bed at one point or another.
In
On the bus.
bunk.
Well,
Yeah.
let's ask
One
our
time
guest.
I fucking peed. I peed my bunk, and it trickled down, and I peed my sound guy's bunk too. And
In his mouth?
He still talks
like,
about
drips
it.
in his
Like, it was-
mouth?
he still talks about it. Like, hey, bud, remember that time you peed
in my
bunk?
mouth.
Why do you go mouth? I didn't ever say
I
that.
just
Did
picture
you,
it dripping down.
I know,
in
but
his mouth.
obviously he would just fucking turn sideways, and I'd pee in his ear. That's stupid.
Of course, he would just turn sideways.
Right, exactly.
Have you ever taken so much heroin that you shit the bed?
No,
No.
I've never done any drugs like that before. No, but,
Well, then Will can't relate to you.
understood. We have absolutely nothing in common. My wife Casey is here,
Hello.
and she has Allie in her lap, and it's freaking adorable. And Allie is our didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry about that. We got a little Yorkie yawn. The amazing Kitty Corner Will is here. We can no
Hey,
longer call
good morning.
him. We can no longer call him Angry Will. He's been in such a good mood lately.
It's the Alexa Pro.
Yeah, it's Lexapro.
Kitty
sure.
Corner Will.
100%.
So what is his other nicknames? Spider Baby or some shit like that? Or
No,
King
Mosquito
of
Boy.
Sting.
Mosquito Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Spider
King of
Baby.
Spider.
Yeah,
That sounds like a glittery, like
yeah. I knew it was something
Spice
like
Girl superhero
that. I
thing.
totally knew it was
You
something
can
like
call
that.
me Spider Baby if you
I
want.
may start. Maybe that's the new one. I'm gonna. Let's try. Guys, look at me. I made Silent Sean 316 stick. Let's fucking please all start calling Will Spider Baby. Please, let's do that. All right. Now we have Silent Sean 316 is here as well. Sean, how was your week this week?
What? We can't hear you.
No, he's. Right, we can't hear you. That's it. But I mean, I was listening. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. It's just but it is. Now, Sean actually invited our guest this week, and I'm fucking stoked. I really didn't know that this was going to happen so quickly, but our guest is a freaking motocross and supercross fucking superstar. And Blake, how are you, man?
How's it going?
Dude, everything's great. You have the voice like you could sing.
I do some singing myself. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you have that that thing. We all sound like Muppets.
Thank you.
Yeah, any of us that like can, it's like you hear like Sebastian Bach, like and he sounds like us. Like it's like a thing.
I'll
So,
take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Sean have done some jamming actually.
Yeah, and is that how you guys know each other? Now you're gonna have to kind of do all the work in this because
Okay.
Sean doesn't get a mic because he's silent. So you guys have known each other for a while.
We've known each other for a while. We went to a show together with a mutual friend of ours, and from there we've just kind of started talking and hanging out, talked about music and some different things, different projects.
Yeah, and what? So tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, introduce yourself to the audience.
Sure.
And what it is, where because there's going to be people that know you, they just haven't realized it yet.
Yeah, well, if you guys are familiar with Supercross or motocross, which it's grown pretty big in recent years, you can watch it on television. Actually, the series is going right now. Big races in Dallas Stadium, Houston, Anaheim. That's what I have done. I grew up racing, and you don't race at that level when you're younger, but you aspire to that. But in 2014, I kind of stepped away from the sport for a while, actually, and didn't race any pro events until this coming season, which will be my first season back. Yeah, so it's kind of a return, if you will. But when I had some time away, I got to do some interesting things. I got to do music, actually.
Cool.
Which is something you don't really get a chance to do, racing and doing sports, extreme sports, your whole life. It's like a full-time job. But I've also got to go to school. I've got to do some traveling, go writing for a magazine in our sport, which is called Racer Exhibition.
Nice.
So yeah, I got to do a lot of different stuff.
Do you like it from that side of things, from being on the other side of going and writing about it, and from your standpoint, having been there, and then you're there, and all your peers are out there doing it, and there you are analyzing it and reporting it.
Yeah, it's a different perspective. I think it's good. Having raced is one side of it, the exciting, fast pace. But what we've written about is also very different, I'd say, from the usual. We take a different approach to it. It's more motocross abroad in different countries where it's not very common, or where it's illegal, or where it's kind of not so easy to do. And so
it's illegal some places.
Yeah, it's actually still legal in about 3 countries in the Middle East, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
In a lot of countries, it's just so expensive. In a lot of the third world countries, tax-wise, that you just can't buy a bike.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of stories out there.
Yeah, that I'm sure. Yeah, so it becomes underground. It's like it's like I mean, does that kind of thing happen? Like, and maybe this is out of your element, or maybe you don't want to talk about it, but I'm curious. It's like, for example, it's like car racing is so expensive and it's such a thing, and then it becomes this thing that just moves to the streets, and that there's more money in that than there is. I mean, is there street racing on motorcycles as well, or is that a completely different world?
No, it's yes and no. The bikes do get really expensive and have consistently gotten more expensive, as you guys have, I'm sure, seen. It was 2 strokes not too long ago. Now it's all 4 strokes, and the bikes keep going up. But it's really hard to do moto or supercross, on the streets or somewhere outside of a enclosed track. But you might see that more with like road racing.
Yeah, because you're on dirt.
Yeah, we're on dirt, and yeah, it's
Have you ever done Supercross with a golf cart? Because I have.
how did that turn out for you?
I got arrested. And my dad was not happy with
No,
me.
that sounds terrible.
Was that in Germany?
No, that was in Kansas.
Right. Yeah, it seems like in Kansas it'd be fine.
Yeah,
Seems
we
like they'd be
took
like,
the-
Oh,
we s-
that's just old Rich.
We snuck out of our houses, went to the golf carts, or we went to the golf course, stole the golf carts, went across the street to the BMX course,
Right.
and we're jumping the berms with and I got stuck on one, and then someone came and hit me to get off of it, and that's why they arrested
That was going
us.
to be my next question. Actually, did you do
damaged.
BMX before?
No, I never did BMX before. Some of the top guys did start in BMX, and there's some big names like Jeremy McGrath that you guys will remember who actually kind of got their start in BMX. A lot of the California guys kind of tend to do that, but being from Texas, I don't think BMX was as big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so did you just have supportive parents?
Yeah. You pretty much have to have supportive
You have
parents.
to. It's like
yeah.
hockey, right? It's like they gotta be just as into it as you.
That's like my friend Rick Sheets, who he knows.
Exactly.
He's like crazy about it. He gets all his kids in it, and he trained his kids and stuff. So yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, you pretty much have to be like a Disney kid, where there's always a parent not too far away.
Right.
You know, kicking and screaming.
Well, you'd have to have that too, just because of the world that we live in. I mean, no organized track is going to let some child ride on there unless there's a shitload of waivers and a shitload of safety equipment and
Yeah,
parents.
and the truth is, it's just too expensive for most parents even to afford it. And motocross and supercross are really not the most expensive sports when you look at them compared to, say, car racing.
Sure.
Like we talked about, or street bikes. But it's still pretty pricey, and it's going up. So you have to have a family structure of some kind because it is ultimately a family sport.
Yeah.
Did you ever now, do you like, obviously you like the thrill of the race and going fast. Did you ever get into, I guess you would call it freestyle, like jumping or anything like that?
No, some guys do, and some guys kind of broke away, like in the 90s, if motocross or supercross wasn't working out, or they didn't feel the drive or the passion for it anymore, they would go to that alternate route. And you've seen freestyle explode over the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah, people like it. I mean, to me, because that was one of the things I was going to ask you because I'm going to be honest, like even jumping into a foam pit or whatever, there's still a fucking 1,000-pound gasoline powered thing that's going to fall on you. It looks nuts.
Well, thanks to Street Bike Tommy, we're all afraid of that now.
Yeah,
Right.
what? Tell me, explain that, because I don't know what that means.
You guys have seen Travis Pastrana's show?
Okay, no, but
No.
Also our audience is super broad,
Oh, okay.
all over the world. I mean, you're talking
Sure.
to several thousand people
Well,
right now who don't know
basically,
anything
It's
about it.
dangerous,
Yeah.
like you said. I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong. If you get a chance, check that out. But yeah, jumping anything, there's always a risk. It's going to come down on top of you.
Yeah.
And that's why I think motocross and supercross is usually safer than four-wheelers or something that's
Yeah.
heavier.
Heavier, yeah.
I mean, in cars you have an enclosed, whatever you want to call it.
My big question is, what nationality are you? Because whatever it is, it's super cool.
Thank you. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. No, but I've been. People have always kind of wondered, Hispanic or Native American or Middle Eastern or what else is there, Courtney? Italian. But my mom's Hispanic and my dad's white.
So you look like that one wrestler guy. Do you get that?
Which one?
Well, there's I'm so bad at this. It's my kid gets
Why
me
are you
into
looking at
this
me
wrestling.
like I would know?
No. It's just because I saw you look at me and get your phone over.
Stone Cold Steve
but
Austin. I don't know. I'm on the spot.
Who
That's
is
the
it,
only one
Casey?
that's the only
Who
one
is
I
it,
know.
Casey?
No,
Hulk
there's
Hogan.
this. I mean, like you really resemble. No. He's like he's fucking
Seth
active now.
Rollins or Roman Reigns?
It's one of both of those. That's
Both of
exactly
those.
Roman Reigns.
That was Wayne knew that.
Okay,
of
does
course.
tell okay, so is Roman Reigns he's the thinner guy, right? Not the guy that's on the commercial
He'll answer you in a
with
second.
yeah. But have you not ever heard that before?
No, so long as it's not Steven from Nacho Libre, I'm
No,
okay with it.
no, we haven't heard that. All right, so obviously that thing that everybody and George Carlin is right up here looking over us. And George Carlin, when he talks about sports, he talks about why we watch certain sports. I used to talk about why we watch certain sports, why certain sports are interesting to us. Well, he would say, may he rest in peace. I will ask this question for him. Motocross. Now we're talking serious goddamn injuries. So you got any bad injuries? I mean, or have you managed to keep it safe?
Well, the speeds are going up now, you know, and so I'd say injuries have gone up, but on the professional level, the guys are pretty good.
Yeah.
Most of the injuries happen on the intermediate novice level, where they're really watching these guys and aspiring to be that thing, but they're not quite good enough yet.
Right.
They haven't had the proper training or the 10,000 hours it takes to be really, really great. But yeah, injuries can happen, less at the pro level. But ultimately, that's one of the things I think people love about it, right? It's the chaos, and I'm sure George would attest to that. That if it's dangerous and if it's kind of scary, people are drawn to it. Yeah,
we want something we can't do. We
Well,
can do
yeah,
it. Fuck it.
You know, we like the risk. You know, we like. You know, again, he said you want to make football more interesting. Put in some randomly placed landmines. You know, like fuck it. Like
that's why people don't watch professional programmers.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
pretty
So
safe.
I guess my last question is because is part of the reason that it stays safe, because to me, you guys turning is fucking terrifying to me. And is there some sort of etiquette with that? Like, as far as I'm trying to pass you on a turn, is it like, I know I'm not going to make this, you know, give a little.
Well, for us, turns are probably one of the safer spots because
No shit.
Yeah, because we're not leaving the ground, or most of the time we're not. But yeah, absolutely. There's technique involved with just about everything in regards to racing. In turning, it can vary a bit, but and so you can see different styles. It's one of the things that's pretty unique to our sport. You can have 2 or 3 guys that are really fast. They all look very different from one another, and a lot of it has to do with your height and your build. But technique is very much involved. But when you get jumping involved, that's where the injuries can happen. But really, winning, it's turning. The fastest guy is usually the fastest around turns.
But but most passing happens on the straightays then, which is different than.
If you pass on a straightaway, it usually means you were fast in the turn before.
Got it.
It's all connected,
Okay.
so it depends how you look at it. But yeah, a lot of excitement, a lot of action. If you guys are free, a little less than 1 month, we're gonna be racing at Dallas Stadium for the first round of East Coast.
We actually, I was wanting to take my boys to that actually. So
come check it out.
We'll see about that now. Okay, this one that was my last question, but I do have one more. All right, so percentage wise, car racer. Like what? Okay, so obviously you have to have I don't mean car, bike racer. You got to have. Sorry.
I know. I was like, what are you?
I'm
asking?
sorry. Okay, so the reason why
He's
I said
got Fast and Furious.
Sorry, no. I did a documentary that never came out on NASCAR. And so we had to go into that whole world, Bowling for Soup did, because we knew nothing about it, and learn about like how important the car is and like all of this stuff. And then, you know, obviously then there's this whole section of driving or whatever. And then I guess in addition to that, do you have a crew? I mean, do you or is it you and your dad, you know?
No, if you're a privateer, it's usually a small effort and it's just you and your dad or a friend of yours. But if you're a factory guy or a sponsored rider, as we would call it, you have a crew of some kind. So there'll be a truck driver who takes everything to the races, similar to NASCAR, but on a smaller scale. You'll have 1 or 2 mechanics generally. You know, we don't have a pit stop, so it's not like we need 6 guys on the bike right away. You know, we don't race that long. But in regards to the car to driver percentage, it's always been more important in racing cars to really have that great equipment. In motocross, it's been one of the equalizers that the bike didn't matter quite as much. But in recent years, that gap has closed, and so most of the successful racers do ride for the top 4 or 5 teams.
Right. And what is your favorite brand of bike? What do you ride?
Well, I've raced different brands. I started my pro career on a Honda. It was Geico Honda. Then I went to Rockstar Energy Suzuki, and both are good bikes. A lot of it will depend on the year. This coming year, I'll be racing on a Husqvarna.
Right. Which by the way, we're hearing it right now. You're back.
I'm back. Yeah, this is actually the first time I've announced it.
Yeah, we're announcing it right here. This is fucking amazing. Yeah,
a little improv.
Yeah.
So I've got a
love
question.
That. I mean that's we knew that. Yeah. Sean said, "Hey, maybe don't mention that," but you know, thank you for giving us that exclusive. Sure. We will put that out into the world.
One last question.
All right.
Jared and I are starting a Vespa motorbike club.
Shut up.
and we were wondering if you want to join that with us.
I have a fucking $10,000 golf cart in the fucking garage. I don't need a Vespa.
Oh, look at you trying to be all cool. Like 2 episodes ago, you're like, Vespa,
yeah,
yes.
y'all are Vespa clubbing it.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. I was drunk. I forgot. You're right. I'm in the Vespa Club.
Yeah, and Rich wants a Mohawk helmet.
I totally forgot. You're right. We're sharing a Vespa.
Right.
You're right.
Oh yeah, y'all don't have a
We
club.
just
You
want
were
to
gonna
know
share
if
one.
you would want to be in our Vespa. We're going to wear leather jackets
Yes.
and like Mohawk helmets.
That's
and
right.
And light blue Vespas.
Right.
I assume it'll be buttless chaps.
Yes,
100%.
of course.
Depending on the weather.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we live in Texas, so
Yeah.
most of the year, assless chaps.
Okay, yeah. Well, it sounds exciting enough, so I'll be there.
Yes.
Hey, we're going to dive into the movie. But
Eventually.
I do want to say this is so fucking interesting, and thank you so much for being
Yeah,
here.
thanks for having us.
You know, I'll be selfish and tell you I would love to have you come back on my other podcast called Jarrett Nation. I just did the first episode today, and I'll be launching that in a couple of weeks. And I do one topic for an hour and a half, and I'd
Cool.
love to dive more into that.
Yeah.
You know,
Sounds
and
good.
so hey, if you're joining us here, holy shit, that was cool as fuck. And my God, maybe we should probably talk about the movie School
Yeah,
of
let's
Rock.
Get around to it, I
You
guess.
know, let's do that. Now, before we do that, I do need to remind you guys that this is a Tim Tool and Matt Cardosi production. Our new supporters, hey guys, we gotta apologize to y'all. We haven't mentioned y'all in a while. Like, if you're a new supporter, we didn't mention you. We've had a little bit of email technical issues. Apparently, the emails telling us about new supporters were going to the wrong spot.
Yes.
So, Adam Lennon is a new dollar supporter. He gets all of the outtakes each week right to his computer. Justin Stivers and Enrique M., they both are $5 supporters. They get the archives of the outtakes, and boy, are they stoked. There's like literally
Hundreds.
hundreds of hours of just stupid shit. And Rich was telling us last week, a lot of times it's just the random tangents that you don't get on the show. If you like the funny
It's
aspects
all
of what
funny
we
and good.
do, yeah.
It's just, I had to get it in under 2 hours.
Sometimes it has to be condensed. Tess Green, Michael Price, $10 supporters. They get to join us now on our Google Hangouts, which we do have one coming up. And actually, after this, we will have just done it. Man, that was a good one. All right. And John Gickler upped his pledge from $10 to $50 this month. And he's going to be on 5 questions, which you will hear later with 3 of our favorites, including David Murray, Jared Spear, and Daniel Cotton, whose names I will say here in just a minute because they are also executive producers of the show. How did they get to be that, you ask? Patreon.com. Search for Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Come on, be a part of the winning team. You'll notice that we're starting to get new cameras if you're watching the streams. Lots of new gear that we're doing and lots of cool shit. Hoping to take this fucking thing on the road at some point. So please come support the show. Tell your friends. Executive producers do include, but are not limited to, Tim Tool and Matt Cardosi, who are our corporate VPs, David Murray, Ashley C., Sheila Ray Wonder, Wendy Croft, who texted me today because the new podcast came out, and she goes, I don't just love Rich. Have a good day. David Dooley, Diane Small, who is just back from Hawaii, who just went on a crazy trip, and we're just putting our love out there for her. Big Chris Whitehead, Lucy Murray, Rodon James, who somehow every single morning manages to text me while I'm on the toilet. Eddie Weiss, Lisa Wenzel, Sean Umbeck, Joel Robinson, Nigel Watson, who is newly single, Greg Pascal, Chris Holt, Tyler McCullough, Mark Ryan, Shree Hurst, Josh Millman, Jason Randall, Katie Morgan, who wants to feed the whole village, Jared Spear, Mike Breton, Shawnee Griffiths, Chris Jacobs, Daniel Cotton, Brian Dunning, Wayne Bullard, the wrestlingest wrestling fan that ever wrestled, Paul Balms, and our amazing neighbor, Amy Pittsinger. Fucking A. We got a lot of support, and that feels great. Thank you. Hear your name on that next week, and go support us. By the way, you give $1 a month. A month, not an episode. We need to remind people that.
Yeah,
like
it's
all
$1
of
a
it,
month.
It's $5, $10, whatever. It's all a month, not an episode. And for $1 a month, you get a 20% discount in our store. So here's the thing: give us $1 a month for a month, then go buy a shirt, and you just made like $4.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a profit deal for
You're
you.
saving your husband money.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, School of Rock. It was released in 2003, which was also the year of the birth of my daughter, my Grammy nomination, and possibly my first hemorrhoid. Runtime is 1 hour and 8 minutes. Thank God it should not have gone any longer than that. Rating is PG-13. Here we go with the synopsis. After being kicked out of a rock band, Dewey Finn becomes a substitute teacher of a strict elementary private school, only to try and turn it into a rock band. All right. Decent synopsis.
Bad synopsis.
No, but I was going to say it needed like 2 more lines.
Yeah, they needed to add that he was impersonating a substitute teacher.
And he didn't try to turn the whole goddamn
Let's
school.
not give away the whole movie.
Well,
Everybody's seen this movie.
Yeah, everybody's seen it. That's why they listen to the.
Got it.
So you wanna fucking let me continue to the. Okay, never mind.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
School of Rock. Jack Black plays a burned-out musician turned teacher in a movie that isn't the greatest movie in the world. No, this movie is just a tribute.
Fucking nice, Rich. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich. Nice.
Well done, sir.
Fucking shit. I don't even.
Good for you.
I mean, all right. So I'm looking at this thing that you paste on my fucking screen, right? And it goes, starring Jack Black, Adam Pascal,
I forgot to put the
Lucas Papasalius, and Chris Stack. Here's the thing. That lists one of the fucking stars of the movie. All of the other dudes were in the band that breaks up at the first and were never in it again.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here are the real stars of the movie.
Okay.
Jack Black, Mike White, who played Ned,
Yep.
Joan Cusack, who we know as the girl from 16 Candles who cannot drink out of the water fountain because she has a broken back. Sarah Silverman, who plays perhaps literally the epitome of like everything that you always hate about your friend's girlfriend.
Yes.
She does a really good job of that.
Yeah, got it.
And why do you keep hating on her?
I hate her.
We did Jimmy
I
Kimmel.
don't love her either.
We did Jimmy Kimmel 3 times, and she was there 2 of them.
She's miserable.
When she was dating him or whatever, and she came in to say hello one time. It was the time that we met Val Kilmer, actually, which I've told that story a bunch of times on here. And she came in to say hello to us because she was just like, hey, you guys are one of our favorite bands. And my drum tech, the Ginger, who's the loudest motherfucker in the world, was just shit-faced already because it's open bar there. Plus, we bring in our own shit, So, like, everybody's just fucking fucked. We're not even, like, we haven't even played yet. And so she comes in, and we're sitting there, and I'm literally sitting there talking to her face-to-face, and he comes up, and he grabs my shoulder, and he kind of pulls me back, that move to make sure that she can see his face. And he just goes, hey, he didn't even fucking think your stand-up was funny.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
And
She used to be really funny.
So I just go, so yeah, I'll see you later at the after party thing. All right. I mean, what the fuck am I going to say, right?
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of the end of that crew.
So you didn't like her stand-up for real?
I thought it was terrible, but I like her. I loved her show. She had the
Really?
show
I
called,
didn't like
oh
this
my
show.
God, she had the show called the Sarah Silverman Program.
That was so funny.
I absolutely loved it. Brian Posehn was in it.
Yeah, I like him.
Oh my God.
That was the best part of the show.
Well, and her sister was in it who like plays like a straight her. And it was a great, great show, but they only did 1 season. All right, so to carry on, Miranda Cosgrove, who, holy shit, that's iCarly. Saw her live one time.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, iCarly.
She's the manager?
Yeah, she's the manager.
I knew I recognized her. I didn't know she was iCarly.
She had come out of Drake and Josh, that show.
I knew she was on Drake and Josh.
Okay, then she did
I
that.
remember her on there. Now I do.
She was the sister. Yeah, so we went and saw her one time. My friend Ben Romans was the musical director. And so we're watching the show, and you can just see, like, all of the band are just these fucking rock star LA fuckers, man, and everybody can play, and she's out there doing her show, and I could just see Ben, he's got a mic that he would sing on, and then he's got another mic where he would just lean into it, and you could tell he was talking or something was going on, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on the mic or whatever? And he goes, oh, I'm just trying to see if I can make them laugh hard enough so that they'll mess up. Because no one can hear me except the band. So he goes, the monitor engineer can't hear it. She can't hear it, nothing. So he's just going, hey, check out the fucking lady over there, remote 2, whatever. Like, while the guy's trying to rip a guitar solo, and like he's trying to sing, and like he's trying to sing a harmony, and Ben's just going, yeah, look at the girl looking at you. What is she? Yeah, she's like 9 years old. Yeah, you want to go to jail in Texas? Like, I mean, just the fucking best scenario of all time. Now, I was able to take my kids backstage and meet her, and she was lovely, and so and that was a plus. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out about her, she's an amazing singer. She actually had to take a 45-minute singing lesson to do the bad singing.
Right, yeah, I read that too, yeah.
She had to learn to do that. And the last guy I want to mention, guys, is Frank Whaley, who plays the talent show guy. You guys would know him as, look at the big brain on Brett from Pulp Fiction. He's the guy eating the hamburger.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the
talent
club
show
owner.
No, the talent show guy. He's like organizing the talent show. Club owner, whatever.
He was in JFK. I actually met him at the Stoneleigh P in Dallas.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
What's the Stoneleigh P?
It's a hotel/restaurant.
Oh, okay. Super expensive.
I took my wife there.
Which one?
The first one.
Yeah.
And we were walking in as he was walking out, and I'm like, "Hey, you're the guy from JFK and career opportunities." And
yeah,
he shook my hand. He was really nice.
You didn't
he was
say,
very humble, very nice.
Yeah. How many times a day do you think he hears "Look at the big brain on Brett"?
I didn't say that to him.
I would have.
Yeah, 100%.
I could have
and that's
said
why you're not friends with Patton Oswalt.
100%. Also happened at the Jimmy Kimmel show.
I know.
Yeah, I told the guys all fucking day. I said all day. Don't do Patton Oswalt's material to him. Do not fucking do it. Like, let's just go in there. It would be cool. We were on this Patton Oswalt kick. We fucking knew all of his shit. All of it.
He walks up to you. You panic.
He walks up to him. I panic. And I just go, yeah, well, I'm going to sneak this beer into the club in my belly. And he goes, yeah, that's original. And just walks away from me. And it's
what it was you thought that the rest of the band would fuck up the bit. You thought that you would do his bit and think it was funny. That's exactly.
I think he just got really drunk.
I got really drunk. So the thing is Jimmy Kimmel, it used to be open bar the whole show. So the first time we did it, open bar the whole show. Then they made it to where it's open bar after. Well, this is after, and there was some fucking playoff game going on. With baseball, so it was just packed with Jimmy's family and just all the shit. And man, we were so drunk, and all I wanted to do was just have one conversation with the guy that was like not terrible, and I blew it first fucking thing out of my mouth. Just absolutely the worst.
Did you learn your lesson though?
100%.
Oh, you did?
I did. Oh,
you didn't get drunk again?
Whatever.
That was the last time.
Roadhouse.
All right, so last thing I want to mention before we get into the movie. Do you guys know that my boo, Linus of Hollywood, does the music for School of Rock, the TV series? That's right. He's the music supervisor and does all the music for School
Linus
of Rock.
Does?
Yeah, and they're on their third season. So big congratulations
that's a thing
to
right
him.
now?
Yeah, it's been going for a while.
Wait,
the thing about School
what is that? What's the station?
It's on Nickelodeon. Big. It's actually a really big deal, and he's been doing it now for 3 years. So
that's awesome.
It's crazy because when you hear School of Rock, you don't even necessarily always think of the movie anymore. I mean, now it's this chain of these sort of after school programs that they literally patterned after the movie, I guess, and it's a real thing. I mean, my friend Andy's kid.
I watch videos of the kids that go there doing a rock song. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, they're something else. So my friend Andy's kid Leighton started going there and taking what's that?
He named his kid Leighton.
Leighton. But I say Leighton. I'm from Texas. I drink water, not water. How about you? What do you drink?
I drink water.
Water. Yeah. We all drink water.
Yeah.
Water. But his name is Leighton.
Either way you pronounce it, I'm still looking at you the same way.
I don't know. His fucking name's Leighton. I got a friend named Leighton, and then I like this kid. Anyway, this kid started going to the School of Rock. He wasn't interested in anything. True story. and started playing drums. I'm like, oh, okay, that's super cool, whatever. Like that. Now this kid is fucking 14. His dad flew him up to a sold-out show in New York, Bowling for Soup at Irving Plaza, and that motherfucker came up on stage and played Ohio Come Back to Texas with Bowling for Soup and fucking nailed it and learned everything at School of Rock. He's a fucking kid. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing what kids can do these days. Have I mentioned that I manage a band called Not Your Girlfriends?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. Clip.
I am an assistant to the mayor of the city. Hello.
What? Can you get her out of here, please? Why? Why her?
And Ned has the most important job there is.
Temping?
Dewey, a substitute teacher is not a temp.
He's a babysitter.
Oh yeah, you think it's so easy? Well, I'd like to see you try. You wouldn't last one day.
Dude, I service society by rocking, okay? I'm out there on the front lines liberating people with my music. Rocking ain't no walk in the park, lady.
All right, this is useless, all right? You tell him that if he doesn't come up with the rent by the end of the week, he's out of here.
Dewey, I'm not paying your share of the rent, so I don't know. I mean, maybe you should sell one of your guitars or something.
What? Would you tell Picasso to sell his guitars?
Oh my God, he's an idiot.
How much how much rent is he possibly paying for a corner in the living room surrounded by a curtain?
Yeah, to bring up that much. How much does he owe him? He owes him like four
Look,
grand or something.
if I'm not getting a room, I'm not paying rent. I'll help with utilities,
right?
Not paying rent.
All of us know that, and that's why you've never slept on a floor.
That's true.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. Nobody would ever offer that to you. Oh, dude, you can sleep on the floor in the fucking study. We know that you would not pay your share. It's about square footage, I think, not where you are.
No, it's the amount of walls.
Many roommates have one bedroom, and one dude draws the fucking couch. He gets a fucking 10% discount.
10%?
Yeah,
no way.
I slept on a couch rent free.
You can only fucking make
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, well, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Sarah
But I cooked for everybody
Did you know
and bought like some beers.
the guy who played Ned wrote this movie?
Yes, I did know
and
that.
he wrote this movie specifically for Jack Black.
Yeah, you can tell. So as we start to get into the movie, I do have to say that this is, as you would say about Will Ferrell, like this is just the Jack Black Expo. It's all of the stuff that everybody thought was funny up until that point. They fucking put it all into one thing. So it's all the shit from Tenacious D, and it's all the shit from this and this and this.
Put our cards on the table here.
Go ahead.
I'm hearing a lot of hate leading up to the show.
No.
I think this is another perfect movie.
Oh, stop it.
No, this is, for me, this is a perfect movie. I forgot how much I love this movie and how great this movie is.
This is a children's movie. It starts where...
why does that matter, though? It could still be great.
I don't want... We are not Siskel and Ebert.
Rich is just trying to stir shit up because y'all been being too nice to
Yeah, I
each
know.
other.
He's trying... We are not Siskel and Ebert.
Is it July yet? Oh, it's not July yet. We should.
One of us is swollen, but you're not dead. So, here's the thing. God damn, that was a good fucking
It was
joke.
good. It was
Jesus
good.
Christ.
Don't call it out. Just let it.
No,
let
my God, that was good, though. Fucking shit. I mean, like, I don't know how I do it. I really don't. I don't know what happens in my head to make me that fucking funny.
I thought it was very humorous.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. No, listen, I don't want to get into a back and forth. I want to tell you my analysis. I liked the movie. I just forgot that it was a children's movie. There are little things that bother me. I don't like the whole turn my amp up and he's at the amp. I don't like the fact that he...
It's hilarious.
It's not funny. It's
hilarious. He's like...
Right.
It's hilarious.
It's not funny because it's not...
Okay.
Right.
Maybe it's just because this is your thing. This is... You're making the salt and pepper shakers that you're the expert.
No.
You're the expert at this.
I feel like I'm
and
being...
so therefore you see all the flaws.
I feel like I'm getting
like
talked
the
down
motor,
or something.
I fucking hate watching people cut hair in movies. It's infuriating.
Right.
Let's ask Blake. Blake, what are fucking motocross movies like?
Do they drive you crazy?
They're horrible.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible,
They're
right?
horrible, usually, yeah.
Name some of the the more famous motocross movies.
Well,
who even fucking knows a motocross? Don't put him on the spot like
yeah,
that.
the thing about it is there's literally never been one good motorcycle movie that was actually in theaters. I mean, there's cool documentaries and things like that, but they just don't know anything about motocross.
Do you sometimes watch somebody though like ride a motorcycle on screen and you're just like, Jesus Christ?
Oh, it's all the time, especially when it's a 2-stroke bike making 4-stroke sounds.
See, I don't even know what 4-stroke and 2-stroke
explain.
is.
Actually,
I'm that ignorant.
Me too. Will you tell us what that means?
Well, yeah, if you know anything about bikes, you know.
I don't.
Well, mechanically, there's a big difference between 2 strokes and 4 strokes, but the biggest difference is the sound.
What's a stroke?
Well,
besides what I did to myself today and a song by Billy Squier.
We're getting a little too mechanical for me even, but there's a difference in the motor.
Okay,
we'll call
that
it
makes
that,
sense.
right?
Okay.
And when you start the bikes and when you're riding them, when you're revving them, one is wing wing and one is very deep sounding, right? Like the modern bikes, the new stuff. And when films get that wrong, it's just like you can't overlook that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I have a question. What made you put that bass guitar in the worst spot of all time?
No, okay, so I did it as a test today. And in fact,
maybe we should move that right now.
I know, I really do want to.
You're gonna have some hairs on it by the end of the night.
and no, I did it today because I didn't know. But actually, John, would you do me a favor and remove that? Oh, Sean's got it.
So there's a movie called.
I am so fucking sorry. If you're not watching the streaming of this, I'm so sorry. I put it there today, and I didn't know. And poor Will.
I just saw it was up there.
Is having to lean over or whatever. I totally
place.
fucked that up. I'm so sorry, guys.
You can put them up against the wall.
I know. I messed up.
It's not in my way.
They don't go against the wall is the problem. Anyway.
No, there's ways of doing it.
All right. There's a movie called Supercross the movie.
Yeah.
Is that the most famous movie? Yeah. Okay. And there are a lot of hot girls in it. And that's all I really need. So I don't know what you're bitching about. Like, who cares if it's wing wing or it's I don't even give a shit.
No, that one's probably the worst film about motocross that's ever been made. You know what I mean? That one, every racer knows it's pretty bad. You know, it had a few Disney stars in it.
Right.
It had some girls that were racing against the guys, and it was just very unrealistic.
Are you saying that the girls in real life could never beat the guys?
No,
is that what
I'm
you're
not
trying to say?
saying
Because
that.
I'm with you on that.
No,
me and you together.
Let me put it this way: it is a tough sport for women to compete against men because it is so physical.
Because they have boobs.
Well, that's
Rich. Stop it.
But there are a lot of good women racers. Unfortunately, the series for women that used to be a part of our series in motocross, they canceled it. So there's not a lot for ladies to aspire to anymore in the professional ranks.
Right.
However, there are several girls who are trying to make it in Supercross, making main events, making night shows, which is a big deal. But yeah, getting back to that film, it was horrible. Horrible.
Are there any hot girls that ride motorbikes
that aren't on fire?
Yeah, there's
what?
I thought Rich liked them on fire.
Yeah,
that's true.
There's sporty women, attractive women that do race. Yeah.
You didn't really have to answer that.
No, I mean,
that was
I
not a
answer the question.
They're all beautiful on the inside, you asshole.
Yeah, or something. Clip.
I'm sick, D minor. I'm hungry and
A minor G.
Hey, what's up? Is that a new song? Who's this guy?
Dewey, we're taking the Battle of the Bands seriously this year.
Good, because I need the money. Now listen, my feeling is if we're gonna win this thing, we gotta actually start playing some music.
I agree. You're fired.
And your lyrics, now don't take this the wrong way, Theo, are lame. But I've been sitting on some awesome material, so...
Dewey, did you hear what I said? We voted. You're out. This is Spider. He's replacing you.
What's up, dog? I was gonna tell you last night, Dewey, but you passed out, man.
Pissed the
Okay,
bed.
you're gonna kick me out of the band, huh? You're gonna fire me? Well, this is my band. I brought us together.
Theo wanted you out, man. There's nothing I could do.
Oh, shut up, man. You voted him out, too. I didn't tell you what to do. Dewey, listen to me. You're a good guitar player, but it's the 20-minute solos, it's the stage dives. We're trying to land a record deal here, man.
Yeah, they're trying to land a record deal. Like, you can't, again, I think this is where it gets to me to be okay, it's a kids movie. You got to because this happens a lot on the stuff that my kids watch.
This happened on Rockstar.
Disney.
We loved Rockstar.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but it's just like
Yeah, they have to speak a language like that a child's gonna understand.
That's what I'm saying, but it's just all of this. Like, hey,
So you didn't like A minor G? Is that what you're saying?
I loved that.
That was amazing. I was
it.
saying A minor G all week.
Oh my god, no! That shit was fucking great. I actually was laughing at that point, and then I think everything that Jack Black says here is funny. It's just the whole like fuck. There's no battle of the bands in the world that's gonna pay you any fucking money.
Well, I was gonna ask you,
$20,000.
Is that even an avenue of success?
No, a battle of the bands essentially tricks you into selling tickets to the battle of the bands. And whoever sells the most tickets gets to play another show at that shitty venue.
That's correct. Right. And here's the thing:
with a less shitty band.
It also does not ever happen in the daytime.
Yeah, why is it at like 2 p.m.?
Why is it during
on a
school?
Thursday.
What the fuck? Why are all these bands coming in these fucking vans and smoking weed and drinking and shit? And these kids are on a fucking field trip.
And it's sold out.
I didn't even think about
You
it.
know,
think
like
about that?
this is so again.
It's a sold out like what, like House of Blues size? You
Yeah,
think? Like,
exactly, dude. At least. It's a fucking theater, and it's just everybody's into it. And here's the thing: the fucking parents carry in their goddamn raincoats and shit over their arms
Also,
and
who
stuff.
has to fucking try out for a battle of the bands? Like, why is there an extensive interview process? There's just shitty bands and good bands, right? Like, you just fucking play the show.
Yeah, there's nothing ever came out of a battle of the bands for me except the one that I was ever in.
I just like that you had a problem with the parents carrying their raincoats over their arms.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It wasn't raining. That's why. It's so fucking dumb. It's like, why does the guy have a trench coat? Everybody else is wearing shorts. It makes no fucking sense. Listen, I'm not just
A minor G.
Exactly. So listen, I think what I've been trying to say is that this movie is so historic and has such an insane trail behind it. You know, of like all of these schools of rock there. I mean, like this movie was big, and it obviously, again, it's the Jack Black show. It's like, hey, all of the funny shit you do, can we do all of that in one movie? And I enjoyed it. I just don't necessarily ever have to watch it again.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I get it.
All right, so first of all, he got replaced by a fucking guy named Spider.
And he was the worst, right?
Yeah, just the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love Jack Black's energy on stage over the Spider slinky
But
sexy?
isn't that some lead singer shit? Do you think he replaced him because this guy's just going to do whatever Ned says or whatever? Not Ned, but whatever the fuck his name is. I fucking hate when
Blake.
bands say they're going to make it big. I also hate when bands...
That's the worst.
I also hate when bands... I hate it. I also hate when bands make decisions because things need to be about the music. I fucking hate it.
By the way,
Hate.
my band totally did those things, and I think I said all of that.
Dude, all of us did that, though, at one point. All of us did it.
Yeah.
It's just tough to watch.
Yeah, it is.
It really is, you know?
It's too close to home.
Is it not all about the music?
Who gives a fuck? Like, yes, it is, but no, it's not. Like, I mean, that's stupid. Like, what does that mean? Now we need to do some music. What the fuck were you playing before? That was also music. It was just shitty music. We need to play some better music.
Is it all about the bitches? What's it about?
At first, yes. When you're 16, 17, 100%. Yeah, you just basically want Tommy Lee's life, you know. And then what happens
and
is
penis.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Then you turn like 22, realize what you wanted was his penis, but you wanted to do different stuff with it,
And it not to have all the stuff on it.
you don't want any of the stuff that goes into your bloodstream, but you still want to be able to play like that, you know?
Yeah.
And not everybody can get that. So, you know, the guy he's scrounging for money. He's trying to do whatever he can, and he gets fired from his band, and the call comes in for Ned. And
Schneebly.
this right here is Jack Black. You guys like the movie Saving Silverman? Anybody like that movie?
Yeah.
This is Jack Black Saving Silverman right here. This is just him. He takes the phone call and he's just like, how much does it pay? Okay, we pay this much. Hold on, I think Ned just came in, and just holding the phone out and taking the cord and like just shuffling it around or whatever. Like all of that is that's Jack Black. That's some classic ass fucking Tenacious D shit. And
Yeah.
I laughed my fucking ass off when he said that. And so obviously he comes in to substitute at the school, and first thing he says, when's lunch? Well, the children had lunch already. Okay, who's got food? Fucking amazing. And he steals the girl's sandwich and then nicknames her Hoagie.
No, turkey sub.
Turkey sub. That's right, turkey sub. And then I actually did think this was funny when he goes, no, here's the deal. I've got a hangover. And then the kids are just like, you guys know what that means? It's like, doesn't that mean you're an alcoholic?
No, does that mean you're drunk? No, it means I was drunk yesterday.
Yesterday. So that means you're an alcoholic or whatever. So anyway, it's going to be recess all the time, and we'll continue this lecture on the man when we return. Oh, that's the thing where the teacher walks in or whatever. You got anything up till this point? Or are you happy at this point?
I'm good.
Yeah, you liking the movie? You really still think it's perfect?
I couldn't believe how much I liked it and didn't remember how much I liked it.
Yeah.
And again, it's like I didn't have any flaw. The pacing was great. The comedy was great. Like I loved all of the and we'll get into it in a minute, but just the music part of it, like
they spent some time on it. They definitely went back and reshot some stuff. You can tell because his hair changes in the middle.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, so
I usually do notice.
You'll notice there's a time where they definitely switched the storyline, and there's about a 20-minute part in the middle, and it's all in the classroom, and his hair is completely different, and then all of a sudden he's back in front of the class. And he's got that.
I was watching a movie with my kid the other night, and I noticed right away. I go, that dude's wearing a wig.
Yeah.
Because they did reshoots.
Yeah.
In the for some scene that they needed in the middle of the movie. I'm like, because that is not his hair.
Same thing. I was watching me and Everett before his bedtime yesterday. We were watching this show that he likes called what's Night Ninja on? PJ Masks. And this Night Ninja comes out, and I'm like, oh. Different voice. And then this morning I put that same episode back on for him. I was like, I wonder if that's a different voice or whatever. Sure enough, season 2, episode 1. That fucker's out of here.
3, 4. Yeah. Yes. Come on, now touch me, babe. Ba-da-ba-da, can't you see that I am not afraid? Shaka-ga-ga. Lawrence is good at piano. He shall be rocking in my show. Ra-ga-ga-ga. Stop. That's perfect. You're perfect. Stay right there, okay? Could you come up here, please? What was your name?
Katie.
Katie, what was that thing you were playing today, the big thing?
Cello.
Okay, this is a bass guitar, and it's the exact same thing, but instead of playing like this, you tip it on the side. Cello, you've got a bass. Try it on. Okay, now play this note right here. That's a G. Okay, but let your fingers do the rock and keep that G coming all day long. G, 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 G. Good, stop.
It's so true. Did you guys ever, like, when you were in a band when you were a kid, do you guys ever get the fucking bass player and just be, dude, just ride D. It'll be fine. All you got to do is play D. We're gonna be fine.
I'm not even sure we had bass players until later on.
Really?
Yeah.
I was the bass player in high school.
Were you?
Yeah.
Were you the bass player in band, or you just were in a band?
I was in a band.
Are you serious?
What?
Yeah. What was the name of this band?
Just now
it was
hearing
so
about
bad.
this?
It was so bad.
Did you ride the G?
No, I rocked around the fretboard.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why have we not heard about this?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on over
Yeah,
here?
it was lame. We were called Lighter Shade of Darkness. It was stupid. It was really dumb.
I'm going to be honest. That's a pretty good 80s band name.
It's not terrible.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
I was in a band that never played, but we had a MySpace.
Did you guys practice?
No.
Yeah.
Not even once.
But you had a MySpace?
Yeah. Well, that's... To be honest, this
Turns
day
out
and
I think this creepy older guy wanted me to just hang out in his garage.
Yeah. This day and age, you'd be fucking halfway around the track.
When we went to your MySpace page, did music automatically start playing?
Not until later, dude. No.
That's later.
That was like once you started. We talked about that on the last podcast.
Rich, in my house right now, there's a bass guitar and an acoustic guitar.
Are you being serious right now?
He's brought that up before. Y'all don't listen.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Listen, we
I've
just
been
forget a lot.
I've been on the first lesson for 30 years.
Right.
The next thing you're going to tell us is you ran track or something.
I did.
What?
I did.
And dude, it's gonna be like, I met my wife on an airplane.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I did that too.
Fucking what?
Yep, it's happened. It all happened.
And I have a tattoo.
It's all true.
I bet. Okay, wait. I feel like I'm psychic. I'll bet you had pizza for dinner.
I did have pizza.
Holy
Jesus Christ!
Rich, we're a fucking goddamn fucking psychic duo. This is unbelievable.
Tell me what's gonna happen tomorrow.
You are gonna wake up and sit in a quiet house literally all day. Your wife's gonna make you. No, your wife's gonna work tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're gonna go and
You're
do
gonna
something else.
do whatever she wants you to do.
You're gonna probably ask permission to sit at home and do nothing.
No, I'm gonna take Ghost to a meet and greet.
Oh, okay. So Ghost is his adopted greyhound.
Yeah.
But
No,
he's a foster.
Foster.
Completely different. Yeah, he's not. He can't get comfortable.
But he still loves
He
him.
doesn't have a fucking address yet.
Yeah.
This Ghost. You know, it's like he's a fucking foster dog.
It's like sometimes he's there and then sometimes he's not.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. It's like, so you ever just go in there and you just don't see him?
Yeah.
You know, like, wonder where the fuck Ghost is. Shit, he's in the attic. How the fuck did you get up there?
He disappears.
Yeah, I get it. All right, now,
how are you not blown away by the musicality of
No,
Jack
no, no.
Black?
I like all of that. But see, here's the thing. Like, I like Tenacious D. He's an amazing musician.
Yeah.
He's an amazing singer. He can do impressions. The whole Jack Black thing where he does the, I wish I could do it, but we're on a audio podcast. But just like the faces and just the quick spins.
It's the body stuff.
That's what he does, But, it's at this point in the movie, though, where you do realize it doesn't even matter what they say. You're just laughing because it's fucking Jack Black. It becomes a Will Ferrell.
But why
thing.
is that bad?
It's
I
not
feel
bad
like
at all.
I feel like you're trying to sell me against it.
No, not at all. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just saying that I just saw the movie differently. Because I haven't seen it. When I saw it the first time, I was laughing.
Is this the second time you've seen it?
That's correct.
Okay.
Because I was laughing because I was seeing Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've seen him in things for 15 years. And it's like you with Will
you
Ferrell.
don't have the immediate, like, holy shit, this guy's crazy.
Exactly.
thing.
It's like, oh, I've seen him do all this. I fucking listen to Kung Fu Panda constantly in my house. It's completely your thing with Will Ferrell, but except for the fact that
this is like not.
Hold on.
Look, I like Step Brothers
but here's
because
the
this
thing.
Step Brothers was Will Ferrell's.
But I'm not hating on it. I still think it's funny.
Yeah, he laughed the whole time.
I'm just saying that now I realize, oh, okay, this is a kids movie. It's Jack Black doing his shit, and it's funny.
This was Jack Black's best movie, I think. Like this is what he was born to do. This movie right here.
Did you watch any of the Tenacious D TV show stuff or any of that? Like
TV show? No, I mean I listened to the whole album and stuff.
They had like a HBO show back in the day, and it was essentially like this. Like everything would become this whole, like, he would do the thing where he would, like, they had like this psycho fan, and he would, like, the guy would like break into their house and steal all their shit, and then he would get on stage and make up a song about him and stuff.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's the same kind of shit.
Okay.
Anywho, no, I'm not hating or trying to convince. I'm just simply stating what I think you're doing that thing that I do sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
You could be doing that. See how we agree now? It's so weird.
I just think I think someone wrote this movie just for him.
Yeah, his name was
You
Mike
already said
White.
that. You already fucking said that.
I think it's funny that his name is Mike White and the other guy's name is Jack
Blondie, brace face.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that over you, Will. That was a good point.
Blondie, brace face. You're singing backup. All right. Tough guy, shortstop, fancy pants, get over here. You guys are on security detail. Your job is to make sure no one outside this room knows what we're doing in here. The future of the band depends on you. Okay, your first mission? Soundproofing this room. Get on it.
Can I be the band stylist instead?
Of course you can, fancy pants. Okay. Carrot Top, Roadrunner, Turkey Sub. We are gonna have a lot of equipment. We're talking amps, electric guitars, maybe even lasers, and smoke machines. Now your job is to master the transportation and operation of this technology. Seriously, without a first-rate roadie crew, we'll never have a psychedelic show. And I can't live with that, okay? I'm counting on you. Get going. Go. All right. You three. Groupies. and your job is simple. Just worship the band.
You saw that where that was going. Now, I do want to point out, he gave them all their nicknames.
Right.
So he did that.
Right.
And that was all. It wasn't written. It just
Exactly.
He did all of that, and a lot of it was improv and stuff. So they, kind of had to. And a lot of those kids could act. I mean, there really wasn't any bad kid acting. There's a couple of lines here and there. That you wish they could get back.
Great, but they
were they better
cast...
than were they better than Sarah Silverman as far as you're concerned?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But they were cast because they actually played musical instruments in it, and that I think paid off.
Yeah,
because
so
when I watched it,
yeah.
I was like, okay, that kid's playing that solo.
That guitar player was not the best actor, but he was a fucking amazing guitar player.
Yes.
The drummer kid wasn't that great of a drummer, but he was a pretty good actor.
Right.
And so on and so forth. But
then the keyboard player was a great keyboard player, but nailed what he was supposed to do.
He fucking his character was amazing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like it was. Here's the thing: why wouldn't you just let Miranda Cosgrove, when she said she just plays the clarinet, you just fucking put a saxophone in her hand? It's the same thing.
I don't know.
Just fucking.
'Cause that's not rock and roll.
There's no rock clarinet.
There is rock. I don't know about that. There's rock flute.
Sure.
Jethro Tull.
But doesn't anyone rock the
A
clarinet?
lot of rock saxophone.
I think
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Not until Tina Turner's
What?
Lost Boys guy.
You mean Rich Coleman?
Yeah, Rich Coleman.
For what? What are you talking about?
Saxophone.
No. Fucking.
Taking me literally.
Bruce Springsteen has a. It's what's his face that was in Journey for a minute or whatever. That.
Oh, from Bill and Ted.
No. Clarence Clemens.
Yeah,
Clarence Clemens.
From
Oh, is
Bill
he in Bill and Ted's?
Isn't he?
You
I
guys
don't know.
fucking. Also, by the way, let me point out that Rich has Will stealing shit from my studio every episode now.
I didn't know that you knew about that.
Yeah, I've known about it for like 2 weeks.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's just that if
There's
that
nothing in here that's junky.
if that pick cup gets too short, there's a reason why that's full of different kind of picks. Because different guitar players come in here, and I don't just stock fucking picks. Like they got to go through there and find the one that they use.
Right, but first of all, he's not going to steal picks every day.
I know, but also like
But
It's
I
only
mean,
once a week. It's 4 things a month. You're fine.
my next suggestion will be a fork from your silverware drawer.
Yeah, I got to steal something for Justin
No,
Stivers.
the forks are new.
Yeah, we just got new.
Actually,
Actually,
those
those
are my
are
forks.
one
You're
fork.
out of here.
You don't understand.
You have 2 sons. I guarantee you, by the end of this year, 3 forks will be in the trash.
Everett puts his stuff in the sink.
Just don't steal my shit. I don't fucking come to your
Why
house and
not?
steal your shit.
You can steal my shit.
Hey, Jarrett.
What?
Don't worry about it, man. I won't.
I know you won't. I got you. No, last week he was stealing the picks, and I knew that's what he was doing, but I didn't say anything. And he goes, "Hey, could you put your mark on this pick?" And I didn't even know that you knew that I did that. Were you asking me to sign it? Or
I was asking you to sign it. I didn't know you were going to buy it.
You didn't know I was going to buy it
No.
because I chew on my picks anyway, and they're all pre-chewed.
Right.
Like if I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
you want to steal stuff? I can get you a T-shirt downstairs. There's some signed.
oh, I got a shitload of people on vacation merch. If you'd like some of that.
That's
Hey, speaking
true.
of which,
Stop it.
Morning, Summer.
Groupie?
What's the matter?
You want me to be a groupie?
Well, groupie's an important job.
I research groupies on the internet. They're sluts. They sleep with a band.
No, that's not true. They're like cheerleaders.
I don't want to be a cheerleader. Look, my mother's a room parent, and she's not going to be happy when she hears about this.
Okay, listen, I didn't want to say this in front of the other kids because I didn't want to make them jealous, but I made a special position just for you. And it's the most important job of all. Band manager.
Band manager?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Well, I'm going to be busy rocking out, so it's up to you to make sure everyone is doing their job. Summer, you're in charge of everything.
Okay.
Okay.
He really is great, though. I mean, like, just the greatness of Jack Black.
When I saw this movie, I was like 13 or 14. This came out, 2003, right?
Yeah.
So 12 or 13, I guess. So not far from their ages.
Yeah.
Now I'm like a suburbia mom. I would be pretty pissed if there was a whole class project with a band and they made my kid a groupie.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking mad. There'd be a conference.
Well, and
There'd be a
also,
fucking meeting.
Also understand this. Apparently, this is one of those schools where this is where they learn all subjects except for music and recess. They're learning dick.
Nothing
No, they have
except
to-
music.
Yeah.
in recess.
Yeah, and so there's a thing where they threw away a line. Let me try to remember it actually because I didn't base it into my stuff. But there's a line where and they cut it out of the movie. The drummer comes in and he goes, would Keith and he forgot his drumsticks, and so apparently Jack Black says to him, he goes, would Keith Moon forget his drumsticks? And the kid just goes, heck no, he'd be there and he would pass out on the floor drunk, but he'd definitely have his drumsticks. You know, I mean, it's like, because he had them like studying the thing, like all of this theory and
Right,
you know all
yeah.
this shit. So not theory, but you know.
So I know
I can always tell when you're gonna talk, and I was trying to no, but and I wanted you to, but you wouldn't chime in, so I kept trying to go with that. And I feel like it ended like I'm a fucking idiot.
No, I thought that was amazing.
Thanks, buddy.
But your wife is in the room. But do you have any good groupie stories?
No.
Why not?
Why would I have that?
Why not? It was before your wife.
You know, I mean, I think
not before his other wife.
Oh,
shoot. Look, you can tell it in like third person.
He's been wifed for a
so
long time.
I heard
He
about
probably
this
shouldn't
one
tell any of
guy
those stories.
where this one groupie. Just tell it like that.
You know, I think
you've got to have good groupie stories.
I would just say that the stories that I have are probably the funniest ones are, you know, ones that that happened to other people. I mean, we like the first time we ever.
Rich is nodding at you like, oh yeah, sure.
No, like the second time we ever went to England, we took this kid to run sound for us, and the guy was a fucking savant. You could just tell, like, this dude was gonna, and he has. He's just, this dude is like, he does sound for Cher now. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, wow.
But he was a little kid, and he had started doing monitors at trees, and you know, we knew we could get him, so we took him to England with us or whatever. And that kid ends up the second night. It was a girl that was hanging out with us or whatever, and he ends up taking her to his bunk. Well, we woke up the next day, and she was still in his bunk.
Oh, no.
And he's just like, guys, what the fuck do I do? And we're like, well.
Had y'all moved?
Oh, yeah. We were in another city.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, here's what you do. You get a cab, you take her to the train station, and now you buy her a train ticket back home or whatever. True story. And he just, okay. Like, fucking just like limped out of the bus, and we're all like, hey, good afternoon, see you later. Thanks for coming to the show. We'll be back in a couple years, whatever. And he walked her out. He got a cab, took her to the train station, bought her a train ticket back or whatever, and that kid, I mean, he didn't drink the rest of the tour.
Daniel Cotton says, tell the lead story.
Yeah, I was going to say
that. So it's not really a story, but we had these two girls that came back to the bus that night. And the funniest thing is that we were as our very first tour bus ever. And it just happened to be in the UK. This
wasn't last summer.
No. Dude, we're old men now, dude. We're like in there watching Family Feud. And
it's kind of funny. Like anybody else brings anybody on the bus, and everyone's like, "Fuck."
I was with you last time. We were just sitting on the bus, just drinking and fucking cutting up.
Yeah, exactly. We just spend time together. That's what we do. And because we're obviously the funniest people we know, so it's why do we need other people? But so we got these two girls back on the bus, and it's just like, you know, conversations or whatever. And so this one of the girls is not very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And
Always that one.
But she just fucking decides to let everybody know that girls from Leeds do give the best blowjobs. And
thanks.
And so the Ginger, who we talked about earlier, actually,
yeah,
fucking is just hammered or whatever.
Is he married now?
He is, with a couple of kids.
Well, be
I
careful.
probably shouldn't say that.
You kind of already did, though, right?
What did I say earlier?
No, like literally just now you kind of just let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, no, he didn't get one.
Oh, okay.
No, he just
well,
got
we're
up.
glad you clarified.
Yeah, no, he just stood up and he goes,
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what you can do. And he just got his red just penis out or whatever, which obviously is...
Wait, his penis is red?
Well, you know, because he's a ginger. He's a ginger or whatever.
Oh, I got you.
And, but yeah, she ended up and so we ended up getting a hour-long, basically an hour-long course on how girls from Leeds give the best blowjobs.
Got it.
That bit has done me so much good. Because every time I go to Leeds now, I'm just like, so I hear you guys give the best blowjobs, and all the girls are won over.
It's a consensus. Yeah. They all agree.
They agree that that's what they did. I assume that's what Daniel Cotton wanted me to tell.
Yeah, he also said that it's okay that you can go ahead and admit that he was the not very attractive girl.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Daniel Cotton did indeed blow Greg, and that's where it happened. But no, it's I mean, there's 10,000 stories, and none of them are probably appropriate to tell.
Most of our groupies had no teeth, so you get your one.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly. You realize that just means they can gum your nuts.
I was married, so I really couldn't partake.
And did she have teeth?
My wife had teeth.
Which one?
The first one.
Got it.
Just the first one had teeth?
Oh, they both had teeth, yes.
All right.
Where have we gone?
Did we do Sleep with the Band already?
Neither of them did blowjobs, so I don't know if that matters.
Thank you.
What?
Let's hear your song.
You want to hear my song? I'll play you my song if you want to hear it. Thing is, I just want you to keep in mind, I wrote it in like 15 minutes. And it's not done yet. And you might not like
a song, Schneebly.
Okay, I will sing it for you, but let me just get in the zone. I was not planning on unveiling it, but I will sing it. Tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips. Okay, it starts off a dark stage and then a beam of light, and you can see me and my guitar. In the end of time, there was a man who knew the road, and the writing was written on the stone.
This scene is genius because that's exactly what everybody does when you're just like, so hey, play me that thing. Well, I mean, I wrote this like super quick, and even if it's gonna be badass, you're like, dude, I just fucking jotted this down, and
it's just a rough draft.
Here's fucking Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking here's the greatest thing you've ever heard.
This is me every time anyone says it, like calls me out on my music stuff, like literally me.
An art professor who, I don't know, he liked to mention his artwork and the stuff he was working on all the time, and finally somebody just goes like, well, are we ever gonna see it? And he like made it this whole thing, kind of the same thing. He brought out like this big like portfolio to class and sat there and was like, okay, so I got a couple things, it's no big deal, and you could tell he was like really, really proud of this work.
Yeah.
And he pulled everything out, and it was just fucking crickets.
Oh.
And everyone was like, "Oh!" And
so
it was
he
just...
only painted crickets.
Yep. But it was that same type of thing where, like, at the end, everyone's like, "Good job," and you could just tell it wasn't sincere because we were expecting this, like, crazy, insane.
You know what they say? People that can't do teach. People that can't teach gym.
And people that can't teach gym teach art at a community college.
That was a quote from the movie, Jarrett.
People who don't teach art at the community college, they teach driver's ed.
That's true.
I
had these this older lesbian couple teach me driver's ed, and they were hilarious. Just thought you should know that.
This is literally me, though. Like,
you teach?
You know how much I love music, and I write music, and I love it. But, dude, if like, oh, play me some. Oh, I can't really.
But
play you something.
Yeah, it is really you, actually, if I think about it, because you do have sort of your opinion on you have your opinion on everything, and what's good and what's not, and like the power of rocking and all that stuff. But the minute you're like,
I'm like, oh well, this isn't really, and I
didn't really mix this, and there's no EQ.
Yeah, this is me singing, and I'm not really a singer, and it's totally me.
Yeah.
It's
too.
fucking
It's like
me.
that for me too.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fucking sing awesome. That's what I do.
You really do.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You nail it.
All the fucking time.
By the way,
yeah,
I posted, not that we were like in a competition or anything, but I posted both of our songs from last week.
Yeah.
Yours fucking killed it.
No,
I mean like twice as many fucking comments and likes.
Yeah,
and
but
shares.
I'll share that shit. Yours will get a bunch too. Yours
I mean, I post them at the same time.
Why would we fucking be in a competition?
We're not in a competition.
They're both because of this show.
No.
God damn,
Look,
I love you so much.
There's a reason that you are who you are.
Yeah.
You fucking killed it.
I'm the reason God made Oklahoma.
That's two. That too.
I'll
try harder.
To displace India.
You're going to try harder. All right, guys. I got to take a pee. We are more than halfway through the show, though. So so Blake, don't panic. And here we go.
2 o'clock, I'm still in bed. Bells are ringing in my head. I know I should be someplace, but I don't know where. I think it's work, but nobody would expect me there. Last night, memories blurry. I'm going nowhere in a hurry. You all know the way I feel. It's like I'm driving real fast, but nobody's behind the wheel. I gotta stop drinking, but then I start thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. Think I'm going crazy. They all say I'm lazy, and I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down. Last night we closed the bar. I can't remember where I left my car. Woke up and I got no pants. The last time I saw them was when I was starting to dance. My girl told me, she said I'm a drag. Every time she sees me, I'm in the bag. I tried to find a new girl, but it just didn't work. Within a day, they all think I'm a drunken jerk. I gotta stop drinking, but then I start thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. Think I'm going crazy. They all say I'm lazy, and I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down. I'm spinning out of control, waking up with my head on the toilet bowl. Last night, what a party! All we got drunker than me was some dude named Marty. Gonna change, stop being a boozer. My family disowned me, they said I'm a loser. What the hell? Parties are fun. I eat tonight at the tavern. They're having a rockin' one. I gotta stop drinking, but then I start thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. Think I'm going crazy. They all say I'm lazy, and I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down. I'm gonna stop drinking, but then I start thinking. I just can't handle all the voices inside my head. Well, I know I'm crazy, and damn sure lazy, and I know I should be sober, but reality is bringing me down.
But it's like, just say be like that.
I got a small friend who has a fat friend who had a big friend who gave birth to many friends with our flashlights to the sky. We
We have a place next to
Corey
Hayes. We have
think you got me mistaken because
River Valley's here.
I am not your Gary Busey
Texas Motor Speedway.
boy.
We used to
I
have good,
am not your Gary
epic,
Busey
iconic tracks like those
boy.
crates and,
I am
River
not
Valley.
your Gary Busey. The sounds of some malice has got me
they're all
somewhat upset.
Decatur,
With you?
Kill Indicator.
Oh, Busey boy, not your Gary Busey boy. Sorry to disappoint you, Busey boy.
All right, guys, we're gonna come back in. Nope.
Got me mistaken because I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey. The sounds of some malice has got me somewhat upset. With you? Oh, Busey boy. Not your Gary Busey boy. Sorry to disappoint you, Busey boy. Not your Gary Busey boy. Sorry that you said I'm not your
That's a
Busey
little smarter than that.
Don't call me Nick Nolte neither.
Yeah, fuck Nick Nolte.
You know what's awesome is that I was playing that song for you guys during
Bathroom break?
no. What's the fucking
Lethal
movie?
Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. And you obviously, like you guys do, anything that I play, you ignore it. And but he got to that don't call me Nick Nolte neither or whatever, and both of you guys are like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's funny. You
It
both
was fucking
reacted.
funny.
Yeah, I know.
No,
God
this
damn.
is good. That song is really good. Whoever did that is
You've got to hear
genius.
his shit.
I should hear this.
You're baiting
shit.
me in again. And I can tell. And now, and see, I just shouldn't even play into it anymore. I don't know why.
I saw you like,
He
oh,
got it.
he,
And then,
he.
and
Rich is engaging my conversation.
I was so excited to talk to you about something we have, you know, and then just nothing. Just nothing is what I get from you.
Clip.
Nothing. No.
Oh,
Fuck
sorry.
it. I'm comfortable with this.
All right, cool.
You're right, Clip.
Time to write a rock song. Now, what makes you mad more than
Nope.
anything in the world?
Oh, yeah, yep.
No allowance.
I didn't get no allowance today, so now I'm really ticked off.
You know what I mean? What else makes you mad, Michelle?
Chores.
I had to do my chores today, so I am really ticked off.
What else?
Bullies.
All you bullies get out of my way, cause I am really ticked off.
So what would you say to a bully? Zach?
I don't know.
No, come on. If someone was right up in your grill, what would you say?
I don't know.
If someone was pushing you around, telling you what to do, what would you say?
Step off.
Step out! Step out! Step out! Step out! Everybody!
It's genius. No,
It's genius.
No, I
Come
love.
on.
But that is literally what I do 24 hours a day.
He breaks
He's
it.
not exaggerating at all.
No.
My life is consumed by just
By
parodies
that,
of
and I
everything.
make up little catchy ones, and then the kids just sing them all the time and shit. Now,
Well, I sing about like peeing in the toilet and like brushing my teeth. Like I'm like running around in my house by myself singing stupid songs like this.
right now,
But I'm saying, but he breaks it down so well
it's amazing.
for a kid. There's no way
I
that
know, but if
any
you
of
guys
these
were
kids.
younger, you would know it was a direct ripoff from the Beats on the show Doug. They need more allowance.
Well,
Now,
I'm just saying
hold
they
on.
could all write songs tomorrow based on the advice that he's given him.
100%.
right there.
Here's the thing about this scene. So it was this particular scene where I thought to myself, oh, that's, and again, here's where you start hating. That's how they made a musical out of this. Because this is on Broadway.
Right.
How they did it was right here. It's like,
By the
they're
way,
gonna
I
do
would see this.
Yeah, would you? Because
Yeah,
it's
I
fucking
would see
coming.
it.
And guess who just bought tickets? And you can sit right beside me, yo.
I will sit.
That
next
just
to you.
happened. It just happened.
We just did it.
You heard it here first.
First.
In fact, I actually haven't bought the tickets yet, but I'm going to buy
You
one
buy one
extra
extra,
for
I'll come
you.
with you.
That's right.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna find me there though.
You're not going to go?
No.
No, he
Why?
hates musicals.
Do you really?
Yeah, he hates musicals. He's with me.
Let's
but I
go-
have it.
What
I
if it
make
was
an
like a
exception.
gothy sad one?
If Grease comes, Wicked comes, or this one, I would
Wicked.
watch.
Right. Why Wicked?
Yeah,
I don't know. I like that one song that they always fucking play when they're advertising the show in Dallas.
Is it this one?
Jared's opening a bid.
I think they have a different singer.
Okay, it could be. Yeah, and they're not English. You know, I don't think they did.
What is the song? What's that one song they always sing?
I don't know Wicked. I've never seen it. Casey took Emma to that a couple of years ago. But
Casey, what's that one song?
It's like the. I know it.
Is it Wicked?
No.
Oh, Defying Gravity.
Yeah, sing it.
Oh, okay. 1, 2. No.
No, baby. How does it go for real?
Yeah.
Would we actually know it?
No, you wouldn't know it.
I would know.
All
it.
right, fuck it. I have
'Cause
the
I like
internet.
it.
Let's just fucking hear
I'm
it.
not
right
singing freaking Defying Gravity for you guys. That's not happening.
Come on.
Now. By the way, if you just type in "Defying G," it just comes up. Must be a huge fucking hit. All right, let's hear it. Here we go.
In 1977,
This is
I met
not
a
it.
French
This
chef.
is the guy.
He said to me,
This is
"Cooks
the guy
cook
doing
to
cooking.
nurture people." That
I'm
moment.
skipping the.
girls, Kristen Chenoweth and Adina Menzel, and our
Yeah, it's freaking Idina
spellbinding
Menzel.
colleagues from Wicked.
Isn't Adina Menzel the chick
Frozen.
from Frozen?
Yeah. And then there's like that little blonde, squeaky voiced girl that you'd probably like.
By the way, we got 2 pledges just tonight. Liam Blanco, or
Yeah.
Bianco, and Scott Sunders.
Can I just
Just
say this?
tonight.
Can I just say this? That this Menzel chick, right? Isn't she super cougary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
so.
but John Travolta can't pronounce her name.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not.
Can we
It's
skip
the
to the
wizard
good
who
part?
should be afraid of me. Close my eyes and believe it's time to try defying
That's it?
gravity. I think I'll try.
This is gonna be a hard pass for me.
I don't think you'd like the play, Rich. I really don't.
I'm not liking any of this so far. All right, I retract everything I just said about Wicked.
Do you even know what it's about?
Also, I didn't know she was green. I don't think she's attractive at all anymore.
By the way,
Is
when
that racist?
my wife calls me,
Which one?
the first one, I have a picture of a Wicked Witch, and we've made up since, from the last couple episodes. You know that, and I still have it on there, and I feel bad now because it's just every time she calls me or texts me, it's just
leave it
this
for a little
green-
while and see how
it's this
things work
green
out.
witch.
You'd hate to have to switch it twice. You know
That's
what I mean?
true. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Casey.
You're welcome.
Thanks for talking me off the ledge.
But yeah, you wouldn't like it. It has a good ending. It's just a different perspective on like what the Wizard of Oz, how it went down.
I
And, like,
just
the
like
real,
that
the
one
real
song,
backstory.
which is not this song, obviously.
Do you want a
and-
spoiler?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Sorry.
Casey, please leave the building.
that
Meet
was-
us out by the dumpster.
That is mean because I would have
break up.
done that to you too. By the way.
so essentially, at the end of the play, the Wicked Witch, like when she melts, doesn't actually melt. It was like a setup, and she's actually the good one, and runs off with like this boy. Like it's the whole thing. So none of it was all fake. She wasn't even
Boy,
evil.
that's weird. All right,
Nobody
I'm
liked her
out.
'cause she was
I think
green.
it's dumb.
Yeah, they were like in witch high school together. You'd fucking hate it.
Yeah, it's
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
All right, let me catch you guys up on the movie we're talking about. We're
Step
talking
out!
about School of Rock. They just wrote a song. Then he goes to the teacher's table. Everybody likes him. He says some funny shit. Then he kidnaps a bunch of kids in a van. Takes them to an audition. He wears his guitar on him literally the entire time.
You don't do that?
No, I don't. In fact, I don't even fucking touch my guitar ever.
How do they know that you play guitar if you don't wear it all the time?
I think it's my hair.
Yeah.
But then he finds a kid in the van with some strangers, which I thought was a little weird. They were drinking and smoking. And then we go to here.
Hey, man. You think you're pretty funny partying with an innocent little kid?
Dude, we're just chilling.
That kid's 10 years old, man. He looks up to you, and you are setting an example for him, so quit messing around and start acting like a responsible adult! That goes for all of you guys. Don't make me come back here. Come on, let's go.
What's the big deal? Acting like my mom.
What's the big deal? You had me worried sick, man.
I was just hanging out with some real rockers.
You listen to me. Those aren't real rockers. They're posers. Rock ain't about getting loaded and acting like a jerk. Now, this is serious business here, man. We've got a mission. Putting on a great show is the most important thing you can do. One great rock show can change the world. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And if you ever scare me like that again, so help me, I will send a note home to your parents. Let's go.
You knew this scene was coming. It was like this had to be in the movie. His sort of flip from irresponsible to now I love these kids and I'm you can see it coming from a mile away.
They take the percussion kid.
I mean, they're still kidnapped as fuck right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
also,
totally agree.
hanging out with people drinking and smoking and stuff, which gets it into another thing.
Like knowing that it was coming,
At
it was
1:30 p.m.
completely cliche. I still loved the scene. It just made me feel good.
No, I didn't mind it.
And his love for music, like it just it sells me. I love this movie. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
I think you're projecting
I'm sorry.
a little
I know
bit.
I'm supposed to be the guy that hates everything, but I really loved it.
So in the background,
Yeah.
you hear the band Fastway.
Oh.
Now Fastway is very, very famous
Checkerboard.
for having the checkerboard thing, which
Checkerboard.
would then be adopted by Van Shoes.
They have to be a really old band because I remember being in my grandmother's house.
Well, now I may retort.
Okay.
Fastway actually is an older band. They are an older metal band. Their singer is Irish. He
Okay.
is also the founding member of the insanely popular, still right this minute, band Flogging Molly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the singer for Fastway is also he double made it. You know, like that's what I say it all the time. Like I just want to be second famous.
Well, I've only heard of Fastway.
Really? Oh, Flogging Molly. Like I mean, dude, they have cruise
I've never
ships
heard
and
of
shit.
Flogging Molly.
You have. Stop it.
They own cruise ships?
No, they do. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Yes, they do.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
That's how well they do.
Matt Damon.
No, they do cruises and anyway, they're a fucking really big band. Anyway, it's just a cool thing. Again, every once in a while I get like a little bit of a taste of something that's hard to explain, and one of them was that Flogging Molly were on Warped Tour with us in 2003, and Dave from the singer for Fastway again and Flogging Molly had his kid on the road selling merch and for him, and we were that dude's favorite band in the world. And so like I had the singer for Flogging Molly and Fastway coming up to me going, hey, do you mind taking a picture with my kid or whatever? And there's just little moments like that where you're just like, this is the fucking greatest thing that's ever happened.
Did you tell them to get behind George Lynch because he's in line first?
No, George Lynch happened a different day.
Oh, okay.
No,
you know where you might have heard of them, Rich?
Huh?
Have you ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day? Ever? In your entire life?
What is that? The no.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
You suck it.
You suck it.
All right, here we go.
Math is a wonderful thing. Math.
Did you notice? Hold on. What? Why are you laughing already?
Sure. You just stopped the clip to say this.
No, I know, but did you notice that every single guitar performance in this environment were just a little bit out of tune?
Oh yeah.
And so,
it's funnier that way.
is it funny or does it make your head like one of your ears go to your shoulder?
To me, I mean, I could hear it was out of tune, but it was just funnier.
Oh, I think it's funny.
By the way, all my guitars are out of tune, and I just play them out of tune.
Well, then I've never come over your house to play.
I know that bothers you.
Why don't you fucking tune it?
Because I'm just trying to pick I'm just trying to pick out a couple of notes. Like I'm always just trying to pick out a few notes. Like as I do
I get
everything
that.
on the
I get
computer,
that.
so I'm just like, okay, and I can hear it out of tune. I don't give
Totally
a fuck.
get
I
it,
get
but-
it. It's like
but
I can see past the attitude.
I get
I don't
that.
need to sit there for 5 minutes and tune my fucking
Totally agree,
All
but
right.
don't fucking sit there and try to play fucking verse chorus of Rocky Like a Hurricane to me out of tune, because it's gonna give me anxiety,
What?
and that's gonna ruin my fucking night. Here comes some more out of tune guitar for you guys.
Well, here I am.
Rock man like a hurricane.
We need a new rule on the show that Will can't sing.
No,
Maybe
you
Will
have
should
to sing,
only
Will.
sing.
Or that.
So get off your ass, let's do some math.
Ath.
Math. 3 minus 4 is...
-1.
That's
Duh.
right. And 6 times a billion is...
6 billion?
Nailed it. And 54 is a 45 more than what is the answer, Marta?
9.
No, it's 8.
No, it's not.
Yes, I was testing you. It's 9. And that's a magic number.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this a genius teaching method? Because it certainly seems like it is. It keeps everyone's attention and everything, and everyone's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my God, he's doing something so different.
Right.
Or is it in real life? Would it make everyone overly excitable and start to get the room chaotic?
I have an actual answer for you.
Thank you.
And I'm not trying to be funny.
Please don't.
When I was learning multiplication, they just played us these records all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I do like math in my head, I literally still sing the song. But I can do it like in fast speed.
Uh-huh.
But for you, I can't think. Do I want to do 7 or 12?
Ooh, 12, definitely.
Okay. Here we go. Learned this in the 6th grade, and I will present it to you now. Here we go. 12 times 1 is usually 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. 12 times 5 is 60. 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 7 is 84. 12 times 7 is 96. 12 times 9 is 108. 12 times 10 is 120. 12 times 11 is 132. 12 times 12 is 144. Ooh, 144.
You are literally the only person that's ever memorized that song.
No, I know them all.
I know, but I'm saying
6
no one.
times
You have a
1
weird
is
brain.
6. It's fucking weird. Yeah.
You have a weird.
Yeah, he
no
remembers,
one
like,
else
every
knows
jingle
that song.
that's ever been jangled.
No, but I know 6 times
Jangled.
1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. No,
That's the worst.
it's fucking it.
It's
It is weird. It's weird, but yeah, I mean, but I do think that that's a thing. I mean, so let me fast forward. So when I'm like somebody like Jack would be like, "Okay, Dad, what's 12 times 9?" I'll go, 96. No, 108. Did I say 9 or 8? I can't remember what I said, but no, I still do. It's like when you, dude, like the comedian is just like, all right, so I'm looking up this name in the phone book, and I'm like, okay, it's his name is Islington. A B C D E F G H I. Okay, let me go there. It's the same thing.
Look, I've had band members say, "Hey, you sing okay. Why don't you be the lead singer of the band?" And I can't remember the words. Like I can't do it.
Oh.
Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
And you remember words from fucking 4th grade.
Well, actually, Casey,
it's crazy.
I don't. Casey will tell you this. I don't, but I can't remember I don't know the lyrics to songs. I mean,
No, he doesn't know the words to any songs, like on
Ever.
the radio or anything.
Like,
ones
any
that have been
song.
around for a long time. Like
Like, I
I
don't-
constantly, we're driving the road, and I just go, "That's not." The
I
words.
don't believe that
Green
at all.
Day.
That's not the
Green
words.
Day is my favorite band, and Bad Religion. I don't know any of the lyrics to their song. Only band that I know the words to are Bowling for Soup and Descendants. That's it.
What about Cheap Trick?
No. I don't need. Oh, I know the songs that I know, but the other ones I'll just be like, Dream
Yeah,
Police. You know.
Totally.
I
He
know
doesn't
the songs that I know
That's
too.
weird.
Shut up.
That's true.
That's weird.
12 times.
Excuse me. Hey, ho, ha. What is that?
What's what?
What are you playing?
Just something I wrote.
You wrote a song? Well, let's hear it.
Nah, it's not that good.
Come on, I want to hear it, Kurt Cobain.
Okay, but I'm not much of a singer.
It's all right.
Baby, we were making straight A's, but we were stuck in the dumb days. Don't take much to memorize your lies. Feel like I've been hypnotized.
Wait. You wrote that? You wrote that. Okay, that's it. You guys rock and roll positions.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? We're going to learn your song.
But why?
Because that's what bands do, man. Play each other's songs. You got lyrics? Hook me up.
That is what. Now, isn't that what happened with you guys?
What?
They wouldn't play your songs?
Who's?
What? No, with your band or whatever. They wouldn't play your songs or some shit? Or
What?
I'm just
Who's
fucking with
they?
you. No, I'm just kidding.
The radio.
No, you.
Who's they? See, I don't like this whole who they thing.
Oh,
Like,
that's
who is they?
That's my shit.
I know. I'm stealing.
No. You were in a band, and what was y'all's? Oh, because they just
They
wanted to
made
do
him start
covers.
wearing a shirt.
Oh
under
no
his
no.
vest.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, my band. The reason I quit my band is because all they wanted to do was play live. They didn't want to go and record in the studio and write new songs. All they cared about was just looking cool in front of their friends.
Did they have original songs?
No, I wrote everything.
Okay. So you quit the band that you.
I'm
wrote
like,
all the-
okay, we've written a bunch of new songs, or I have written and instead of going in the studio,
Right.
recording it, and then having something to sell when we play,
Yeah.
they just wanted to play. They didn't care about
Do
recording.
you feel like it was just because they wanted to meet with the record company and get the deal, and so that
No,
could
they
get
literally just wanted to look cool in front of their
Right.
friends.
Was there a
That
battle
was
of the
it.
bands at least, or
No, y'all didn't do one battle of the bands.
No, we
you could
couldn't.
use that 20 grand?
100%.
We couldn't get
that
out
was-
of.
that
We
was your
couldn't get out of
mistake.
school.
Y'all could have fucking put that,
That was your
20
big
grand
mistake.
into the studio, and
Yeah.
y'all could have went in there and done
Game
that.
changer.
If
Yeah.
you had done the Battle of the Bands, maybe you would have made it.
Maybe so.
That's probably
Yeah.
true.
Hey Blake, do they have anything like the Battle of the Bands for Supercross?
No, they really don't. There's not like one race that you compete and it just no.
Actually, you know what? I was being silly, but can you make money in that sport? I mean, it's an expensive sport.
It's an expensive sport, but you can actually
Sponsorships and stuff, right?
Yeah, it can be quite diverse. Actually, the guy who's winning can make several $1 million a year.
What?
Oh yeah. And the
So
guy,
you have several $1 million? That's
that's not how it
Why
works,
are you
but-
here?
Oh.
It's a little bit topsy-turvy, you could say. The guys in the top 3 and the top 5, they do really good.
Right.
The guy in 20th or 15th even, which is really not that far down the line considering it's the best in the world at, say, Supercross, they don't make anything.
Nothing.
Well, or they're paying their way to get to the races. So it's
Right.
kind of
Jesus.
not really balanced well. But if you ride for one of the top teams, or if you're sponsored by, say, Monster, Rockstar, Geico, there's a lot of money there.
Right, which you used to ride for.
Which I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so and that allowed you to go.
Are you investing well?
Well, hold on. But that allowed you to go back to school and
Yes.
get married and like just you know.
You can do whatever you want so long as you invest well in the beginning if you have the money. And you can take some time away from the sport to do some other things that you might not be making as much money because you just can't go from one lifelong career to something else and just make as much money right away. It can
Right.
take it can take a long time for some guys.
Is there
Um,
expectations of you think? Like when you go back to this?
There's always expectation that I might have for myself, and then what fans always will have a preconceived notion of where you should be.
Right.
But coming back, like I am, I'm a bit of an underdog as well, which is nice being the underdog. You maybe don't have the factory ride, you don't have all the pressure or all the eyes on you, and so you can utilize that going in.
What's the channel that we would find Supercross or motocross on?
Right now, it's on Fox Sports. That's what Supercross is
Nice.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though, but
I'm a big fan of Fox in general.
In a way, to me, this reminds me of like record labels and
Sexy
bands and
foxes?
stuff. It does a little bit because I'm wondering. So you used to ride for this team and this team and this team. Now you're coming back and they're sponsoring this. I mean, like, do you walk by those guys that used to sponsor you and like you guys hug and you're like.
Not everybody just hugs you.
Now I'm
Jarrett.
no,
That's
no,
just
but
your world.
no, but I'm what I'm saying is simple. It's like, you used to have these relationships, and here you are back. Is there a thing where they, everybody shows you a sign of respect, and they're just like, hey, this guy used to race for us,
Sure.
let's at least acknowledge, or is it like, do you go ahead?
Yeah, it
I
can
see that.
it can be both. But the record label in motocross is like the contract. It's what the rider's aspiring to get with this team or with this company.
And the teams are what you were saying earlier, like Geico, Monster.
Yeah, it's like Monster Energy Pro Circuit, and that's they're on Kawasaki.
Right,
So
and so if you're and Geico and Monster are putting all this money
into the team, that's right.
into these riders.
Yes.
And if you're on that team, are they giving you a paycheck?
Yeah, you're definitely getting a paycheck, and
Yeah.
then you get win bonuses if you do well.
If you
Yeah.
do well,
Yeah.
and so then you're wearing all their shit,
all
and-
their stuff. You're
yeah.
under their umbrella, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And then so that trickles down into the other things that you were saying earlier.
Right.
And then there's these guys who are like 15
Mm-hmm.
and 20 that they have little sponsors, I'm sure.
Right.
Like,
Privateers or smaller sponsorships, or they're coming out of the amateur ranks, is what we
right.
say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, it's but okay. So again, my question is, you coming back into that world, you're gonna come in probably. Are you coming in sponsored, or you don't know yet?
I'm coming in sponsored. It's not
Okay.
the sponsorship that I had before. That might take a few rounds to get back on everyone's radar, right? It only takes one win or one top 5 to really
Right.
prove yourself,
Right.
prove your back.
It's like a hit song.
It's
You
just like a
walk-
hit song.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And so the fans, they've been good to me over the years, and the true fans will stick by you regardless of what you're doing, different projects you might be involved with. And then there's fans that are just diehard Supercross fans will be
Mhm.
glad to see you back. But if you've been in the sport as long as I have and done a lot of projects in it, you usually get a mutual respect.
Right.
Guys who get to around 30, everyone knows their name, everyone's seen them around, and treats them well. But there's also severed relationships and
Sure. Yeah.
If
burned
they
bridges
made a
and-
movie called Supercross 2,
Mhm.
would you star in it?
I think that that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
We would definitely do better than the first time.
Yeah, and
Maybe-
also just being in a movie, movie money is still the only money. Like that's the only place there's still money.
As long as it's 4-stroke instead
Yeah.
of 2-stroke.
God damn it!
Yeah, I'm
you-
out. I'm out if they make that mistake again. I'm
Yeah.
walking.
I get it, man. Totally get it.
So, it was great to meet y'all, and drive safe.
Excuse me. Ever since you started teaching here, all my son can talk about is music. He says when he grows up, he wants to be a musician. Is this your influence?
Yeah, Mr. Schneebly, why has my daughter become obsessed with David Geffen?
How is this? Homework? Okay. See, I would like to tell you about what we've been doing in here, but there's such a thing as teacher-student confidentiality, and I don't want to be in breach of
No,
educational law.
that's not a
'cause
thing.
I could be dismembered by the teachers' union. So,
You expect us to believe this garbage?
Mr. S, don't you think you should just tell them about the project?
What project?
Our class project. Every school in the state is competing.
Yeah. Busted.
So a lot of the real parents had a problem with Jack Black, that they were worried that he might be a bad influence on their kids.
Right.
But apparently he stayed during the breaks and like played games with them and stuff and was like super cool with all the kids.
Oh, you're saying the real parents of
yeah,
the
real
actors-
parents
Sure.
of the actors
Yeah.
were concerned about him being a bad influence.
Sure. I mean, dude, Tenacious D is I mean, dude, have you ever seen Butt Baby? No, I'm not joking.
No.
Like, if you literally want to see the most fucked up shit you've ever seen in your life,
Ever?
it's it's pretty much out there. I mean, with the exception of, you know, the shit we've talked about from, you know,
here on a weekly basis.
No. But no, there's this Tenacious D skit called Butt Baby, and it is fucked. I mean, it's fucked. But you know, I thank Jack Black all the time for paving the way, because you know, I'm in a band that sings crazy shit and we do crazy shit, and you know, obviously I have my job that I have on a day-to-day basis, and it's like, you know, I mean, I didn't do Butt Baby. You know, that guy.
I haven't heard Butt Baby.
Do you want to do Butt Baby?
No, I do not. By the way, let's talk about David Geffen for a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Jared's opening a bid. I heard that he's so vain.
We had to. This guy. No, we had to. So we had a deal back in the day where when we were trying to make it, we were all gonna make it, and
so close.
So the thing was, yeah, we got super close.
Keep trying.
So we had this deal where, and we would tell people in interviews all the time, it's like, yeah, we literally all stick together. We'll do what we have to do, you know. And this is fucking out there, by the way. And we're just like, yeah, but you know, I mean, all of us have agreed that if somebody's gonna have to blow David Geffen, it's gonna be Eric.
Oh, yeah.
And Eric would just be like, yes, I'm gonna blow him, and I'm not gay, but I will blow David Geffen to be able to do this. And you know, hey guys, you know what the coolest fucking story about somebody getting a record deal is Sugar Ray. So Sugar Ray was this band. They were doing well wherever they were, or whatever. So Mark McGrath, he spent every single dime that he had. Now, they were getting looked at by label after label after label, and nobody would sign him. And obviously, he's a very attractive person, and he spent every last cent that he had to fly to New York and meet with Jason Flom from Lava Atlantic. And he walked into Jason Flom's office, and they sat there, and Jason Flom was like, you know, hey, man, I like you guys. I think you guys got a good thing going, but I'm just not sure that you're right for us right now. And Mark McGrath said, if you don't sign us, I'm going to leave your office, and I'm going to kill myself. And
He said that in a jokingly way?
No.
Oh.
And Jason Flom was like, what the fuck? And he goes, that's how passionate I am about this. And obviously the conversation went a little further. Yada, yada. Anyway, Jason Flom, who gave my friends the Feds a demo deal back in the day, signed him and made bukus of money.
That's not, well, yeah.
Yeah, nobody else do that.
Yeah, don't.
No.
So that's not a template.
That's how I should get ahead.
Well, that's how you should get head.
Matt Damon.
Just don't do that.
Should I do that at clubs?
Yeah.
I want to see you at clubs.
Just don't do it in a classroom full of kids.
I want to see you like everybody wants to see Will party.
Rich
I've seen it.
If we ever take
it
this,
was amazing.
If we ever take this on the road, Will, are you gonna like party with fans and shit?
For sure.
Oh yeah,
100%. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, if he doesn't have
Are
to,
we doing that?
If he doesn't have to walk across the street and wake up his wife,
yeah,
that has to get up the next morning,
No,
he
dude.
fucking parties.
It's already 11.
We Ubered to the hotel. I know, but have you noticed that we're on track to get you out of here by 11:30?
No, Rich knows I'm fun.
He literally is fun.
I'm not always serious.
If you put a couple shots in front of him, he is fucking hilariously
Cannot
fun.
wait to see that. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
All right,
day.
so anyway,
one day.
moral to the story is Eric never had to blow David Geffen.
Oh,
because you didn't
that's
make
too
it.
bad.
Because we didn't make it.
Weren't you guys in school?
We did what you told us. We stuck it to the man.
Forget about what I told you.
I love that
I'm
kid,
a
by the way.
loser. Okay? You listen to my advice, you'll end up like me with nothing.
Come on, man. Quit goofing around. This is serious business. We're on a mission. One great rock show can change the world. Look out the window.
Me every morning.
No way. That is so punk rock.
Dining room table 614.
going on?
We've got some rocking to do.
So the kid whose ancestry is from the location where they sell Oriental rugs cracks me up, dude. That kid is funny. Also,
what?
The kids can't drive a bus in the middle of New York City and
100%.
pick up a teacher.
Thank you so very much for pointing that out.
That is not a thing.
I'm trying to stop picking the movie apart, but no, I thought the same thing. But actually, no, there's a driver in there.
I know, but they can't tell him to go pick up some dude in the middle of the fucking
It's private.
city.
It's private school. You ever see like?
Oh, it's private school.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
can
what
just,
that's like. That might be something different. You're right.
Apparently,
You're
it's a
right.
thing.
I stand corrected.
Apparently, you can just get the guy to do whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're paying $15,000 a year.
I'm paying your salary, mister.
Which, by the way, $15,000 a year for private school is a fucking bargain, even that long ago.
No, I researched putting my kid in a military school, and it was $20,000 a year.
What in what year?
It was 2004.
And here's what's fucked up: that they do all the dishes. That like, where the fuck is that money going to?
What do you mean they do all the dishes?
I'm saying like the kids
The
have to do the
military school?
dishes, and they have to
Not
do
in
like,
this school.
They don't have health.
No, in
households?
military
Military school, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably have rotations.
So
yeah.
I heard rumors about parents doing this, but so I had a friend that got sent off to military school I was in the 6th grade, he was in the 7th. And so I would get pissed at my mom, just be like, just send me to military school, you know what I mean? Just send me to military school. And then I heard, and so I would fucking then go listen to Aerosmith really, really loud and fucking just be a dick on my JCPenney stereo. What is that? What was that? Realistic stereo. What was the brand that they sold? Realistic. Is that what it was? On my Realistic speakers, as loud as it would go, and just fucking. It was the Done with Mirrors record that I got from my 6th grade girlfriend, and let the music do the talking. And so they would, and I would just turn that shit up just as loud as I could, and just sit in there and just like almost just like wanting to just explode the walls or whatever. And all I could think about was like, I hope she doesn't send me to military school. Like that is the last thing I need. I don't need that. I'm a fucking fat kid, you know. Like I'm gonna get there and and then
push-ups, lots of push-ups.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. So luckily I didn't get sent there.
Yeah, my mom used to leave up. My brother had the computer in his room, and she would leave up like the military school like website, but like she'd put her email and shit in front of it, right? So he'd go in there and X out and be like, "What's up, mom?"
Yeah.
Like, you know, if he was being like a real asshole that week.
My mom tells a story about me doing that, and says that one day I showed up and she had like the pamphlets on the table and stuff like that. Didn't fucking happen.
Well, I did the same thing to my niece, my brother's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She was being kind of a shithead for a week, so I sent a text message to her with a bunch of links that were to different like girls' schools in the DFW area.
Girls' school!
Oh no. And then and then I sent it to her. I go, well, here's some affordable options. And then I sent it to her, and I just went, oh, I'm sorry, that was for grandma, who like she lives with.
Oh my God.
And she lost her shit. She called my mom like hysterically crying from
Jesus
school.
Christ.
My mom got mad at me, and I'm like, come on. I'm like, you did the same thing to Tyler. Apparently it wasn't funny this time. I thought it was hilarious.
So good.
I like it.
Okay, listen up, you guys. We only have one song to let these guys know who we are. So I think we should play Zax.
But why? I mean, really?
Yes. The thing is, you guys, I ain't that good. I'm not, and I can admit it. But you, dude, you're 10 years old. You're already better than me. Your song rocks harder, so let's play it. But hey, you know what? That's just one guy's opinion. This ain't my band. It's our band. We all have a say.
We haven't practiced that one as much. I mean, we might not win.
Hey, we didn't come here to win. We came here to play one great show, and on Zach's song, you guys really rock. You know my vote. Who else is with me? All right, let's pray. God of Rock, thank you for this chance to kick ass. We are your humble servants. Please give us the power to blow people's minds with our high voltage rock. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I love it.
It would-
Go ahead.
It would have been more interesting if some of the kids would have argued against, like, no, let's play one of Jack's nonsensical ramblings.
Right. So
that goes on forever.
So that's what I thought would happen. I thought that, and I wondered if they did a cut of it, but I thought it would be interesting if, like, it was like, from the night and the thing and everybody's coming in, like the fog comes up and he goes, and the night and everybody's here, and you know, like, it's like fucking lightning and shit back behind him, and that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Right,
I thought it'd be like this big,
that's so him
theatrical production, but you know, I think it worked out amazing, and then just the end of the fucking movie, you know, it's just so fucking genius.
Baby, we was making straight A's, but we were stuck in the dumb days. Don't take much to memorize your life. I feel like I've been hypnotized. And then that magic man, he come to town. Woo-wee, he done spun my head around. He said recess is obsession, 2 and 2 make 5. And now, baby, oh, I'm alive. Right now, I am alive. And if you wanna be a teacher,
So good.
Look,
I love it.
Most songs that are written for movies, suck balls.
Right.
I think this song is great.
I don't think that most songs that are written for movies suck balls. What? I think this song is good. I don't think that most songs.
You
that are
don't
written
think
for
that
movies-
most songs that are written for movies are shit?
Clearly, you didn't see Moana.
Yeah.
Because it was beautiful.
Name a song that's written for a movie that sucks.
There were weren't there a couple of softcore porn movie songs that kind of sucked?
For
Roadhouse.
I'm not talking about songs. I'm not talking about Moana. That's
I
completely
know, I was
different.
joking.
I'm saying songs that, like, hey, we want this band to have this hit song.
Like
So-
like the Wonders.
Like
like
that
the
thing you do.
The O-Eaters.
Because that song was so bad.
That song was kick ass.
The song
was okay.
fucking genius.
It was okay.
That was stuck in my head for 5 years of my
A
life.
little bit of trivia. Do you know my tie to that song?
Oh no, I do not.
Me and Adam that wrote that song.
Levine?
No, I have a tie to him as well.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, but me and Adam Schlesinger, who is in Fountains of Wayne and wrote That Thing You Do,
Yeah.
we wrote High School Never Ends together.
Oh.
That's a Bowling for Soup hit.
I was cast to be in that thing you do.
Well, it wasn't as big.
That's right. Oh shit.
Wait, what?
That's right.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Oh, I was cast to be in that thing you do. I was an extra.
Really?
He literally told us twice now.
Yeah, but I didn't show. I got fitted.
This episode.
I got fitted and everything, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. So I didn't go.
What an awful
Fuck
story.
that bullshit.
I had to work at Best Buy. I didn't want to take time off.
Did you
They
used
had
to
a-
work at Best Buy?
Dude,
For
they had
sure.
a sweet
He's a-
discount.
Are you being serious?
Okay.
Is that discount badass?
It was
Depends
whenever-
on what you buy.
When I was like 16, I went to this job fair and like kicked all these like 25-year-old dudes' ass at this interview. Got hired on the spot. Then my grandpa died. I told them my grandpa died. They didn't believe me and didn't let me have my job
Aw.
because I couldn't go to my first day because it was his funeral.
Fucking what?
Fucking Best Buy.
Yeah.
I wanted that discount so bad. I was so close.
Paper and car
I didn't even
stereo
know-
stuff, super good discount.
Yeah. I didn't even know what I
Paper?
wanted.
Paper.
Like accessories. They mark that shit up.
So
like
you
crazy.
think the O-Neater song is better than this song?
Nobody
Dude.
said that. It's a good song.
100%.
Do you really?
Oh my god.
No, I love this song.
Have you ever heard it? Hold on, keep talking.
Have I ever heard the O-Neater song?
Yeah. Tell me what you love about this song.
Okay,
He likes the guitar.
I'll tell you.
All right. Okay, never mind. I don't know if I'm gonna like this version.
I know now that we're like listening to it.
This fucking song is so good.
Doing that thing you do.
It's alright.
Ooh, Soggy Bottom Brothers.
Million pieces.
My Brother, Where Art Thou? That's a good song.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Hold
I
on.
really like that song.
Hold on. Let it get to the chorus.
Try to forget you, girl, but it's just so hard to do. Anytime you do that thing you do.
Is that you singing the song?
Oh no, I was just singing it with it.
No, I mean it sounds like you kinda.
It does kinda.
I think this is a good song.
Doesn't it?
I like the other song better.
Well, I'm like reading a list of like best movie
Movie
bands,
songs, yeah.
and both of these songs are on the list.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see why this song would be on the. I just really loved.
All right,
the,
well, what's the
School of Rock song.
list? What's the list?
Yeah, read off the list.
Case.
Well, it's hard to.
No, it's not hard to
No,
read.
because it's bands. It's not songs. So I'm going off of the songs, if they were real or not, like songs by Spinal Tap or.
Oh, that fucking
songs by
qualifies.
Stillwater from Almost Famous.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, all
That's
that
what
shit.
we're talking about.
Read
all
all that.
Read the whole list.
It's just bands, though. Okay, I'll go to the top.
Are there 100 of them?
There's like 900.
What's that?
Steel Dragon, yeah, good
Steel-
songs.
Yeah,
Weird Sisters from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
No,
never saw it. I don't like it.
Nope, you don't.
we're already done.
Soggy Bottom Boys. That's a fucking good one.
Right.
I don't know what that is.
From Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, that's a
Eh.
good. I didn't understand
Man
that
of
whole
Constant
fucking.
Sorrow.
Yeah, that was a
So
terrible
good.
movie, I
Y'all are
thought.
wrong. Rewatch it. Let's put it on the list.
No.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch. The best.
Don't know it.
We went and saw the play.
Yeah, it was. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea what it was. I had lied to her and told her that I had seen it before, and because I thought it was something that it wasn't. No, it's a.
You accidentally lied?
No,
The Blues Brothers.
Oh, Jesus
No.
Christ! Yes.
I don't like any of it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
The Folksmen.
You
I don't know
better
what that
think about what you're trying to do to me.
is. Marvin Berry and the Starlighters. From Back to the Future.
No.
Yeah, nope.
No. Okay.
Off the list.
The Oneaters.
Yep.
I like that one song. It's good.
School of Rock.
Yeah.
School of Rock's ahead
the-
of Oneaters.
They're just in. I don't even know if they're in a certain order.
Oh, okay.
The Scott Pilgrim versus the World band.
Never saw it.
Spinal
Fuck it.
Tap. Stillwater. That's
No.
a good one.
Uh huh.
I don't think Stillwater was that great of a song
That's not
that
a
they
song,
were
it's a
playing.
band.
Yeah, they didn't sing a song.
That they were playing.
Yeah. I don't
Anyway,
feel like.
And it goes on from there.
I think she's right. At the beginning of this, she
I
said.
think I'm right.
No, I think she's right. At the beginning of this, she
Right.
said.
I'm right.
No, she said this is not something
list
I
of
should read.
songs, yeah.
Yeah, and
And then you
it-
criticize the list for not having the songs.
Yeah, she should not have read that.
Yep, I told you.
Actually.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so
So School of Rock wins. I'm
no
good with that.
songs written for movies. Okay.
no,
Let's
but
go.
that's a whole different thing because it's like Danger Zone for Top Gun. I looked that up too. It's a whole different thing. Doesn't
No,
doesn't
that's-
work because it's not a band.
No,
Why
yeah.
not?
Because that's what he's talking about.
I'm talking about where they're writing a song for the people in the movie to
Oh.
sing as they wrote the song.
I can
What
literally.
what about Grease?
No, I can.
No,
I
that's not
can
the same
literally nail all of you to a goddamn fucking like. Everybody's done. Eddie and the Cruisers. That fucking soundtrack is
It's okay.
insane.
It's okay.
Yeah, did you think Rich was gonna agree with you?
Every single song, every single song. That fucking that poor band after that is the and the Beaver Brown band or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. I don't even know his fucking name. Guess why? Because he's fucking Eddie.
What about the Replacements?
Oh yeah. Still, I think this is.
You just
way
don't like
better.
that genre of music.
I just think this song is better than all of those songs.
Man, that's crazy.
And also not crazy.
No, that's pretty crazy.
No.
There's a
It's a
reason
good
why it's
song.
called an opinion. Next.
I know, but his feels like bamboo under the fingernails.
I mean, you could kind of go like 8 Mile, even though it's actually Eminem, but he's playing a character who's a rapper. That was a big hit.
Dark side's calling
You might have
out,
a point
nothing is
there.
real.
Big hit.
You might have a point there.
I know.
She'll never know just how I feel.
No, Jared. You can try to sing it all day long, but it's not gonna fucking sell me.
It's in the shadow. She walks like a dream.
She walks like a fucking whore.
What?
I don't know. I
No,
just
that.
first thing that popped out of my.
Hey, guess what? We're out of clips.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you know
we're
what?
done.
Let's talk about music for a second.
Okay.
Blake, our fucking amazing guest,
Yes.
does music as well.
Yes.
He's getting
Where
back.
can we find your music?
iTunes, online, you know. it's
What do
pretty
we
easy to
search
find.
for?
Where else?
You know what
Courtney?
sucks? Here's what sucks, Jared.
What's that?
I've been doing music for like how long? Like 30 years.
74 years.
I couldn't tell someone to go on iTunes and buy my music, and
I
he's
know,
been doing
just
it for
'cause
like
you don't
2
do that.
years.
Have you been doing music for only 2 years?
No, I started music around
know,
14.
My
Yeah.
point is,
So-
he motocrossed for like his whole life, and he's like, "I'll just do music next," and then he's on fucking iTunes, and I don't know.
Well,
Technology.
you've been blowing all that time being a software developer.
Yeah.
Lame.
And a dick.
And a total
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
So
All right.
what do we search for to find you on iTunes?
Well, you can search for the single, which was "Explain Insanity."
Yeah.
Yeah, you can search for that, and there's 4 songs that should be attached.
What's the name of the band?
Well, it's just me now. It's Blake Wharton.
Okay,
to
so
find the
you
music.
search for.
How do we spell Wharton?
WHARTON.
Got it. Let's
Yeah.
check it out here, actually.
Explain insanity, stubbornness.
He's already better than me.
without
Fuck
a
his
guide.
bullshit.
Look at humanity without good aim to feel this side. So what if I am? What does that make you in spite of me?
I like it.
My fixation, my discretion. Oh, and my greed.
All right, I'm going to be honest.
It makes me mad.
No, I'm going to be completely honest about this. I totally just thought we were going to fucking blow your chain and fucking...
Suck your dick and
yeah,
just be
suck your dick and just
bullshit.
be like, this is like really, really fucking good. Like,
And he sings very well.
No, I really did. I thought, all right, well, yeah,
hey, look, it's
a guy with a thing.
Hey, hey, but your motocross is real good.
All right, let's listen for a second. Let's listen. I didn't mean to. Dude, listen to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a singer. If you need, if you need a band.
Apparently he doesn't.
I know. Fuck him. Please tell me you're not also playing guitar.
Not really.
Okay, thank God.
So, Blake Wharton. Go search that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Blake,
very
that
good.
is really fucking good. I realized, like, we just talk a bunch of shit.
Yeah, why weren't you talking music the whole time we were talking music?
It's hard to get a word in.
That's true.
Just give it.
That's my problem. I have a deep voice.
I don't know. I've heard your singing voice. It's not deep.
That part's good. That's my favorite part right there.
Fuck this guy. God damn it.
Blake Wharton, everybody. Thank you so very much, Blake, for coming in.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me, guys.
Goodness gracious, Rich.
I know.
We've said it all.
Yep.
This is a good night tonight, though, right?
I had fun.
We got new cameras. Did we use any of the new cameras?
Only one on Will.
Right, okay. And Blake.
And Blake.
And how can they see this now?
JaredGoesToMovies.com/live.
Right. And then, and then after this, they can only see it if they're a Patreon supporter, or
No, you can go to JaredGoesToMovies.com/video.
Oh, you just fucking watch it anytime you want?
Yeah.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah. I mean, once it comes out.
Right. I get that. Rich, you did a fantastic job tonight.
Thanks.
I want to thank my wife, Casey, for literally being the best person I've ever known.
She really is great.
And also being my best friend. And I love you more than anything in the world.
Love you too.
I want to thank Will for being an amazing neighbor.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you.
Making sure our garage door's shut.
And also for making sure that I get out of the car okay all the time.
What?
Yeah, just because I know he's watching. Like
I
literally,
think about that every time he's something stupid. I'm like, I know Will just saw
like
that.
I'm
watching John too.
I leave the house at like 6:45 in the morning to take the kids. Right. By the time I get home, it's like 9:20, and I've just been sitting there. So I get out and my legs hurt and my feet are asleep. It just I'm like, he's watching me walk in the garage right now.
I busted my ass
It's
on
a
ice in the
whole
driveway
thing.
once, and I'm like, I know he's in there.
You know, he's watching me.
Honestly, the last few weeks I've been so nose into it that I'm not paying attention.
Don't make us feel
Nose
less
into
important.
what? Oh shit! What happened?
Into the fucking code. What?
Oh, what?
Trying to get some e-signature and
Got it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, Sean, Silent Sean 316 for being the best. Fucking got new cameras. Now, now John the Enabler was here tonight and had to fucking just sit it out. Couldn't
Who-
give his opinion.
temporary
It's
John.
So hard.
That had to be hard.
Yeah, he's Enabler John though. Now here's the thing: they still haven't started building the house. He could be here for 10 years. You never know.
Oh wait, so you're only temporarily here while you're building another house? So you're staying here. Okay, you could drive
He
here.
rented the house next. Oh no, they're gonna be like down the street. But
Yeah,
like,
you could drive here.
They're building like a fucking house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm not even sure his neighbors are gonna even fucking.
What do you do for a living?
He does masonry.
Oh, okay.
Will almost moved down the street.
So
We all
he's
threw a
literally
fit
building
about
his
it.
own house.
No, he
Oh.
has people that do that shit, but he's his wife is a realtor, and he's from a long line of. I'm having to answer these questions because he doesn't have a mic.
Are you a
And
Freemason?
look how, you know why he's doing so good? He actually fucking used to date a chick that was on the radio, and he knows exactly how this works. He knows he's off mic, so he knows not to talk. He knows as soon as we go into the show, he knows to not say anything or whatever, and then it's fucking amazing. He's the best, though.
He is.
This guy's the best. And Courtney, right?
Yes.
Courtney is Blake's wife, and Courtney has done such a great job.
You're the best Courtney we've had on this show,
Uh,
and there's not only been one. Just so you know.
Yeah, the other one was hammered.
Well, Courtney was able to get Blake's music up and over to me so I could play it.
Right.
And she also, I told her earlier, I go, hey, if you need some more water, it's right here. And I showed her the jug of water or whatever. But I didn't realize there were no cups.
yeah, it helps to have cups.
Yeah, I'm such an asshole. And then I get in
That's
here
'cause
in my
Everett stole him
spot
and
or
was doing
whatever.
like some cup stacking.
Exactly.
For a
So
while.
he did a bunch of
Oh, he's
cup
doing
stacking
Pitch
or whatever.
Perfect.
Oh my god!
Okay.
And then so anyway, the interns bring the cups are going to be here in like 30 minutes. Show's going to be over. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Let's close this thing out here. All right, what do we got?
Thanks for
And
sharing.
also, by the way, thank you guys for watching the streaming. This is fun. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Danny Stuckey, Ronnie Clement, Colin Blow Band, who we heard from earlier.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about them earlier. I was
Yeah.
wondering like why we don't ever hear from them anymore. But there they
He's
are.
putting 3 kids through college.
Is that really true?
I think something
Barry
like that.
Ferguson, Joey Bishop, Wendy Croft, Rodon James, Jared Spear, Angie Thorin, Jake Bradford, Ray Jimenez, Louis Amy. Oh, it's Louise Amy James. You know who that is?
Rod and James' wife.
That's right. That's exactly that.
Or partner. I don't know how it works.
It's my partner. Fiona Freeman, Dave Marlowe, Danny Riku, Person Carr, Rick Sheets, Kenny Wentworth, Mike Wilkinson, Stephanie Rebello. You know who that is? She's a model.
Oh.
And Casey did her hair.
Oh.
She is David Kai Piper's
Oh, okay.
partner.
Partner.
Okay, and then Chris Holt, Chris Raven, Ryan Price, the intern, Sean Umbeck, Kristen Evans, Katie Morgan, Brian Dunning, Lisa Fox, Chris Pulse, Dave McClennan. We have no mail or anything?
Nope, no mail.
Are you being serious?
Yep.
Because we did a recording on Monday.
Yeah, we just did one. I did like 3 or 4.
Hey guys, go and listen to the audio, watch video, suggest movies, and buy all of our shit at JarrettGoesToMovies.com. And this has been a great night. We will see you guys down the road.
I like you more than a friend.
But most of all, we will see you down the road. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
time. Oh shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, guys. Seriously.
Yeah. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey. The sounds of some malice has got me somewhat upset with you.